All right, I think we got it right this time. Check 1 2, check 1 2. If you hear me in the green room, give me a thumbs up. If you hear me, give me a... All right, I got salutes. You know what? Applaud for myself tonight, man. The devil is a liar. Look, y'all, you watching Dave Life After Dark. It's Dave Life, man. It's Dave Life. Welcome to Dave Life After Dark, episode 257. Why am I laughing? Because we just did this, and I had the whole thing on mute. Whole prayer and everything. So let's start over and let's do it again. You're watching Dave Life After Dark, episode 257, Roundtable, Diddy and Trump. Roundtable, Diddy and Trump. We're going to talk about the latest that's going on with the diddler. We're going to talk about the latest that's going on with the former president, Trump. And we're going to talk about two other interesting cases where there's some people that had some stuff go on. A teacher that had something going on with OnlyFans, and a driver with a suspended license that was zooming while driving, while in court. So let's start this off like we always do, you guys, the right way. The Heavenly Father, have your way, Lord. I pray that you would speak to your people, that you would enlighten, entertain, and inform us, Lord. I pray that you would forgive us for our sins that we've committed on purpose, by commission, and by accident, by omission. I pray that you would just minimize me, Lord, less of me and more of you. I get out of the way tonight. I pray we have a wonderful conversation and discussion, and that it's constructive. And we give you all the praise, glory, and honor in Jesus' name. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, man, fight. Boy, Dave was I was really messing that up tonight, man. That's okay, though. That's okay. All right, we're here, y'all. If you want to support Dave Life After Dark and Dave Life TV, you can hit us on Cash App at $ Dave Life TV. Hit us on Cash App at $ Dave Life TV. Hit us on Venmo at Dave Life. You can send us coffee money, tip money, dinner money, however you want to do it. All right, you guys. We do have a really good show for you tonight. It is a roundtable discussion, and we're going to discuss Diddy and Trump. Roundtable discussion. We're going to discuss Diddy and Trump. I'm going to bring up some people to help me. These are my regulars. I got regular contributors that are on tonight, regular panelists that are on tonight. First is my brother from another mother. Went to high school with this guy. Known him for a long time. He's always in the building. That's my homie, Big Corey G. Big Corey G, come on to the building, Corey.
Good evening, everyone.
What up, Corey?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Man, I'm doing pretty good outside of that messed up intro where I was muted for 2 whole minutes.
Yes, and I do. And you look passionate about it.
I was in. It was a great prayer. The opening was great. Everything was great. And I looked up and I saw, Dave, turn your mic on. Turn it on. And then I looked up. It was like, we can't hear you. I'm like, great. People in the comments like, Dave. Oh, man. Hilarious. All right, we got some people that we're bringing back tonight, Corey. Look, I'm gonna pour up tonight. I got a little something. Because I have to. Me too. I gotta relax. You got water? That's all good, man. And I got boba tea, so I'm good. All right, hey, I see my sister from another mister. This young lady. We always have to say what her name rhymes with because everybody gets it messed up. Yeah. All right. She is a former attorney. She is a real estate professional and mogul. She is a legal contributor on Dave Life TV News. And her name rhymes with Sarah. It's my homegirl, Kara. What's up, Kara?
Hello, guys and gentlemen.
Kara. There you go. Yeah, I got you. There you go, Kara. Yeah. Welcome back, Kara. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Today was a great day. God is good.
Hey, God is good all the time. And all the time?
God is good.
All right, well, okay now. All right. And look, let me tell everybody something. I had a discussion earlier today, and somebody said, well, is this a black show? And I said, well, it's a black show because the host is black, and it's a black show because a lot of the panelists is black. But I said, guess what? It ain't a black show only, because I got other people that come on the show to share their opinion, and they're just as much family as y'all are. So I'm going to bring one of them up right now. And, I'm going to save the best for last. I might have just got myself in trouble. Let me hold on.
Yeah, you did. Sip on it.
I got to figure out who the hell I'm going to bring up last. All right. I'm going to bring the best up first. and then I'll just save the last one for the last. All right, so look, this is the best. This is my sister from another mister. She's a good friend of mine, a friend of the show. She's controversial. She has opinions, and she's the host of her own podcast, Inside the Drinker Studio. All right, and I know I hope you got a sip because I'm sipping too. Y'all be nice to my friend tonight. Come on back up to the stage. We missed her. She been gone 2 weeks. Michelle F. What's up, Michelle?
Oh my God. Hi.
What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
I got my Manhattan. That's all I gotta say.
Hey. Okay, host of Inside the Drinker Studio. What's in a Manhattan? Tell us.
It is rye or bourbon, because I didn't have any rye. Bitters and sweet vermouth.
All righty.
And
Well,
cherry.
cheers.
And a cherry. So cheers.
I am drinking something that my fiance was here, and when she comes here, I try to have a little, something foo-foo wine. This is something.
Did you say foo-foo?
Some bed
Did
of
you
roses.
say foo-foo? Oh, yeah.
Bottle.
Yeah, that's foo-foo.
Yeah, it's foo-foo. So I'm finishing that off. It's some bed of roses, something. It's like a rosé. It's pretty cool. All right. Welcome back, Michelle.
Thank you. Thanks for the intro.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I guess I do have. All right. Well, I said I was going to save the best for last. So let me tell you, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. You ready? All right. I'm going to bring on my regular contributor first, and I'm going to bring on the person I've known the longest last. All right. So now this young lady right here, we call her a girl, but she's a grown ass woman. Let's not forget that. All right. She's been with the podcast for as long as Sarah has. Maybe Kara, maybe a little longer. Kara, you've been here for a minute, but I think she's been here the same amount of time.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know I wouldn't join for a while. You kept trying to get me to say.
You kept. You was boycotting the show for a minute. You used to get on the show just to piss me off, I think, Kara. You used to just antagonize me. I remember those days. Lord have mercy. But I'm glad we're friends again. Let me bring up my sister from another mister. She's a woman, but we call her that girl. She's that girl, Sophie. What's up, Sophie?
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone.
What's up, Sophie?
Oh, I did a little clap. Oh, I'm still here.
Whoa.
All right, come on, Sophie.
I'm on my iPad, and you know how it has that little roll-up thing that's supposed to hold it?
Yeah.
And it keeps... I'm propping a little further. But hello, everyone.
Is
I like the white background, Michelle. Okay, she's vibing.
I haven't decorated. I haven't time.
Oh, that's
time
right.
to decorate.
You moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm breaking in the new couch. That's for
okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So
all right.
Sophie,
We got first.
Get everything tightened up. I like your background. I like that. That looks like who? That looks like
Taraji with an afro.
Taraji. You look like Taraji with an afro. Is that Taraji?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Who is it?
Not in a bad way, but
okay.
I guess I could see Taraji. It's just something I think from Ross or Wayfair.
Okay. Well, it's
Ross.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sophie, thank you for joining, and I appreciate you. I got to bring up. I said I was gonna save the best for last. Is that an animal? Look at him. All right, listen, y'all. This is my brother from another mother. This young man right here, man, y'all. He has known me for a minute. He knew me since before I came to LA. He's a fellow actor friend of mine. We were in acting class together back in Chicago. We've done some short films together. We've done some stage plays together. We've done some skits together. When I started DaveLifeTV and DaveLifeTV News, he was the first person I called. And he was my original political contributor to DaveLifeTV News because he had a passion to hate Trump. He was like, I don't like that guy. I said, well, take that passion and put it in an article. And he's a technical writer, a very good writer, a very good actor, a screenwriter. This is my homeboy, Tom Jackson. What's up, Tom?
Hey there, David. I got to tell you, man, you're looking good. You look real good. I really, I do like that. I know you were talking a little bit about the silver that's going on, and man, I got to tell you, it's working. You are still my mother's favorite scene partner for me. She's seen it.
I appreciate that. You remember when we did Glengarry Glen Ross?
That was literally her favorite ever.
Wow.
Because we had that snap. We had the chemistry. You were eating my chicken noodles. It was great. It was really great.
Tom wrote a pilot I was in. We did a pilot called Sunshine Over Lincoln Land.
Yep.
Sunshine Over Lincoln Land was a
and you were Marvin.
I played Marvin.
Name.
If you go to Google, if you go to Google and you Google Sunshine Over Lincoln Land, you'll see a trailer. Tom wrote that. And if I'm not mistaken, our old coach might have directed, right?
Yes. Yes, right, she did.
Kimberly directed, Tom wrote.
Yep. And at some point we did get the first episode, 30-minute version. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't, Tom.
You will see that at some point in the very near future.
Okay, I need to see. Listen, y'all, this is back when this is young whippersnapper Dave. Listen, Tom knows me because Tom came on. He didn't say Dave. He said David. I said, people ain't called me David. I had people that get mad at me and say, you don't even like the name Dave. I'm like, well, that's my LA online persona, but David is, offline. Oh my God.
What?
Kara, keep it right there. Don't move your hand.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Yes, that's old school. That's one of the trailers. It is a political comedy. It's called Sunshine Over Lincoln Land. Tom, go ahead and explain a little bit about what that was.
Okay, we were asked to create a show. Would have been it would have been on YouTube, about half-hour episodes each time. It was going to go through a story, and the idea was both parties no longer appealed to this group of folks, and they had a party called Sunshine Over Lincoln Land, the SOL party, and you were one of the main characters in that, and the bits you had with, and I can't remember the gentleman's name you did, but again, the chemistry is amazing. The patter, the back and forth you guys had was just killer. And again, great directing job by Kimberly, because she was she would take what you were given and just say, okay, go ahead and take that a little farther, like some of the physical stuff going on. It was absolutely beautiful. And again, that was so much fun to do, and I miss that.
So Kimberly is out here in LA now. Y'all look her up. She's an acting coach, Kimberly Harris, KYM. Tom, you're still in Chicago. You're still writing. Am I right? Still acting?
I am still acting. I just, there's a movie I'm in that we completed about a year ago called Hunting for the Hag. It is on Amazon Prime. Look for it.
Okay, Tom. Why didn't I get a call? You dirtbag.
I'm sorry. It's on. I've been posting about it.
Oh man, that means I ain't been on Facebook because I know you're a Facebook
That's okay.
guy.
I'm an old guy. I'm 60. That's what happens.
Oh wow!
You don't look
What?
like it.
No way.
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
No
look at
way.
him. He's 60,
Wow.
and I'll say this because
Take off the glasses. You can see the lines around
No,
the.
you're a silver fox.
and
Okay,
he's happily married. I know his wife, so
That's
I ain't
wonderful.
trying to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Right, he's
You look
married.
very good for 60.
The hat.
I hope
the hat does
my
it.
husband looks like that when he's 60.
I tell you what.
Juan is a handsome Latino. Where's he at? Where's that handsome devil at? Where's he at?
He's in the kitchen waiting for me to order another drink.
Okay. Oh, he's the bartender tonight.
He's a bartender on deck.
That's what's up. All right, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna.
Tom was saying something. He was gonna say something. Were you saying something?
I cut you off. I'll tell you what. You might say I look good, but I work out a whole lot, and as much as I work out, I should be looking way better, frankly. Yeah. Totally.
Let me tell y'all something. Back when I was married and all that stuff, and I was going through when I went through my divorce, Tom had my back. He had my back. Him and Deb had my back when I went through my divorce. So they made sure I escaped Chicago alive.
Yep.
With all of my property.
You stayed here with us a little bit, and you got to hang out with Baxter.
Yep.
I was hoping to see
man.
Baxter. I see Michelle had someone down there too, and my guy is in my kids' room. But if we can I
Where's
see?
Baxter? Is Baxter
Oh, that
around?
was
Are you petting the
no,
dog?
that was
Or cat,
she.
Michelle?
Sorry, that was Mocha. Baxter
Mocha.
passed away 10 years
I
ago.
remember.
Mocha is our new kitty, and she is the sweetest thing. She is so sweet. And we've been gone. We've been visiting family in Canada this week, and I got to be on a couple of movie sets because my cousin is a safety and construction engineer working with Netflix right now and with the Star Trek. So I had to sign an NDA, so I can't tell you anymore. But at least not on this call. I'll tell you later.
Okay,
David.
Cool. All right,
It was very cool.
I want to share the topic tonight, and I want to share some house rules. All right, so this is the topic. The topic tonight is Roundtable, Diddy and Trump. Roundtable, Diddy and Trump. And let me share a couple of house rules. Let me find my page. Share screen.
Are we playing squares, Hollywood squares? There's
Yeah.
ground rules.
Hold on. All right, look.
I want to be Paul Lind.
Hold on. All right, boom. Okay, ground rules. Okay, look, the format. This is a new format. Tonight is a roundtable format. Okay, we're discussing 4 topics. We're discussing that Trump has been found guilty. That's why Tom is here. We're discussing Diddy updates. We're discussing the teacher that was fired for OnlyFans in her classroom, and we're going to discuss the man zooming and driving with a suspended license. All right, everybody gets to share their opinion, their initial reaction and their opinion. Your initial thoughts are, you get a time limit of 2 minutes. You don't have to use the full 2 minutes, but you will get the full 2 minutes. What I will do when it's your turn to share your thoughts, I'll solo you like I just did Kara. I'll solo you. You will do your entire 10-minute or 2-minute thing. Yeah, 2 minute. You do your 2-minute soliloquy. You'll share your opinion, and then we'll go around the room. So then if I come now to the next person, if you want to use your 2 minutes to respond to Kara, you can. But I would recommend that you initially just share your thoughts. You should get your thoughts out, because when we go back to everyone being here, I can't guarantee that people won't be talking. There's going to always be discussion, but you have your 2 minutes. That's your moment to be a star and to discuss your opinion. All right, everybody gets 2 minutes. The total topic time will be 30 minutes. So we will do our best to spend 30 minutes on a topic. If we finish it before 30, great. If we don't, great. All right, boom. And now here's the other part. There's another couple of house rules, and I don't need to say this, but I will. All right, I want to make sure, number one, boom. Please respect everyone's right to their own personal opinions and perspective. That goes for everybody. Everybody has a right to feel how they feel, even if you don't agree. All right. It's okay to have a difference of opinion, but don't attack anyone. So, if Tom doesn't like what Corey said, you can't be like, Corey's a fucking idiot. Let's not do that. Let's not attack people. Let's just say, hey, you know what? I don't agree with what Corey said, and here's my opinion. All right. This is a friendly discussion show, not a debate show. So let's be careful not to debate people online, in the comments, in the chat, or our hosts. Now, we can discuss. I do want us to discuss, but I don't want it to turn into like First Take, where we're going back and point and counterpoint. And likely last one, I think 2 more. If someone in the comments is rude or aggressive, just let me know. I'll pull up their comment and we can all discuss the comment. Or if they're really, really rude, I'll just remove that person from the chat. I don't want anyone bullying anyone, especially people in the audience trying to bully my hosts. My hosts are my guests. They're here for a reason. Don't be in the comments trolling just because you're on some burner account. Let's not do that. And then lastly, don't argue or be rude to the guests, hosts, commenters, or anyone in the chat. We're going to keep it all copacetic. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And if you got a glass, we bring everybody up. If you got a glass, can we cheers to that? Everybody cheers.
Pink.
You got a headset.
That works. The headset is a cheers too. That works. Cool.
There's my thumb.
Cool. All right, you guys. So those are the ground rules. This is Dave Life After Dark, episode number 257. Bada boom, bada bing. Where's it at? That's what I want. Episode number 257. Roundtable with Diddy and Trump. Now, where are we going to start? Let's start with Trump. First of all, the news. I want to share this screen. Breaking news, if you haven't seen it. Donald Trump has been found guilty in New York, in the New York City hush money trial. I don't know if you guys know, but about a year ago, he was indicted on the 34 charges. In fact, I have a screenshot of that, which I'll bring up. But he was indicted on 34 charges over a year ago, and the trial has taken place, and he has been found guilty. This makes him the first president who has been found guilty of crime. Nixon resigned before he was able to be. He was impeached, but he's resigned before he was able to be ousted out of office. Tom, since you're a little older than me, you might be able to explain what went on with Nixon a little bit better.
Yes.
You remember the whole Nixon thing? I believe he resigned. Didn't
he resigned. He resigned because he was told by the Republicans in Congress that he would be impeached if he did not resign. And for the sake, because he ultimately was a patriot, barely above being a corrupt politician and just awful man, he resigned and stayed away from everything else. He didn't show up again until I think David Frost interviewed him on British television a few years later.
Okay, so that makes Trump. He's not the first to be impeached because Nixon was impeached.
Well,
Clinton was impeached.
I think,
and then Trump was impeached.
I think, was it Andrew Johnson? He might have been impeached. Nixon was never impeached. The next president to be impeached was Clinton.
Okay.
And then, and then Trump. No one's been impeached twice other than Trump.
Got it. But so that makes Trump the first person to be convicted of a crime, the first president.
Yes, that is correct. He is the first to face charges. He's the first to be convicted of charges. He's going to be the first to go to prison because of these charges. And hopefully he will be the first to face his demise in prison. That's a terrible thing to say, but I'll be honest with you. We've all become worse human beings since he came down that escalator in 2015. My capacity for disliking someone went well beyond whatever I ever imagined.
I know. Hold on, save it for your 2 minutes because I want it all. Save it.
Yes.
Save it. All right. This is the headline from March 30th, 2023. This was on DaveLifeTV News. It says Trump became the first U.S. former president or sitting to face criminal charges. That was in March of 2023. Trump was facing criminal charges, and now let's bring up the next one. Trump has actually been indicted. This was the headline that DaveLifeTV News had last year. We had here that a Manhattan district attorney, Alvin Bragg's office, has contacted Trump's attorney to coordinate his surrender for arraignment on a Supreme Court indictment, which remains under seal. Former President Donald Trump faces now more than 30 counts related to business fraud in the indictment from a Manhattan grand jury. Now, this is all related to the Stormy Daniels case, and he was found guilty today. So let's just go ahead and start. Let's start around the room. First of all, did everyone hear about this? Did you guys all hear about this and how did? Yeah, everyone is aware. All right, let's go.
Somebody's squeaking.
Let's start with Tom.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. It's my chair. My apologies.
All right.
That's all
It's
right.
an old office chair. And when I nod my head, I'm very emphatic and it's making the whole chair go. Sorry.
All right.
I'm going to sit
Tom.
still. Yes.
No, you're good, man. All right. So look, I'm going to let you go first, Tom. Please share with us your thoughts about Trump being indicted on 34 felon. In fact, 1 second before I let you just really turn you loose, let me read this because I want people to see it. I want people to see this. All right, so I'm going to read this real quick for those that don't know. All right, the Shade Room reported earlier today. It says, breaking news: former President Donald Trump has been found guilty on the 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. And after paying adult entertainer Stormy Daniels $130,000 shortly before the election, this decision comes after 7 weeks of testimony and is historically the first. Hold up. I'm going to mute you, Tom, because I'm hearing that squeaking. It's killing me. All right. Okay, cool. We had to mute Tom. No more squeaks. Okay, I'll unmute you in a second, Tom. Okay. The jury, this is historically the first criminal trial of an American president. Trump was indicted in March of last year following a years-long investigation. The jury reached its verdict after 9.5 hours of deliberations. Judge Juan Merchan instructed jurors for about an hour on how they were meant to inform jurors about how they are supposed to consider the 34 business falsifications. The testimonies that the jury heard included claims that Trump, Cohen, and David Pecker plotted to cover up this payment, the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels, the former porn actress. They had conspired to cover up the payment. Cohen testified twice, and Pecker testified on his phone calls with Trump. Trump did not take the witness stand to offer his own account of what happened, despite proclaiming before the trial began that he would absolutely testify. Overall, the prosecution called 20 witnesses in the case, while the defense called 2. Trump continuously falsely claimed that the charges against him was a political grab orchestrated by President Joe Biden to keep the former president from getting back in office. Donald Trump still has 3 other cases against him: a federal election interference case in Washington, D.C., a state election interference case in Georgia, and a federal case alleging he mishandled classified documents and national security information. Sentencing is set for July 11th, and this is right before the Republican Party can pick their candidate for presidency. So, having said that, Tom, since I know you have feelings about Trump, and I know you have an opinion, you got 2 minutes, Tom. Tell me how you feel about him being found guilty, and tell me how you feel about the possibility that I don't know if he can or cannot run. You got the floor. Tell them what that means, Tom. They don't understand that. Hold up. My bad, Tom. Start over. I had you muted. My bad, brother. Start over. You got it.
It means that he was found guilty, convicted of all 34 counts against him.
Uh-oh, somebody's echoing. Okay, go ahead, Tom. You got it.
All right. And what this means now is, proper decorum. You referred to him as former president. The proper decorum, and I know this from being a long time journalist, is to refer to a dignitary as what their last title was. So he's no longer former president. He's now convicted felon Donald Trump. So that's how we must refer to him going forward. Convicted felon Donald Trump. Secondly, he was, again, it was not a conviction for trying to pay hush money. The conviction, of course, was for having lied on his official records for tax purposes, etc., claiming that it was all legal fees when it was actually bribery fees. And David Pecker, I can't help but snicker slightly when I hear his name every time. He was given immunity because what he did by participating in that whole endeavor was making unlawful contributions of a political nature that far exceeded the limits according to New York law. So a lot of crimes going on. The fact that those other crimes were occurring while he was falsifying the records means it's a felony, and that's what he got nailed on. And remember, Michael Cohen, who is no angel himself, has served time in prison for the same activity, for the same actions. Trump was the guy he was doing it for. That is why Trump deserves to spend time in prison, a lot of it. And I know he's, and you can tell how much great support he got. He had tens of people outside the courthouse protesting this. They were expecting a lot more. There were more barricades and stuff put up, but basically it was like walking around the park here in Leroy. Nothing much going on in terms of the amount of protesters. So I'm hoping I haven't exceeded my 2 minutes, but
you got about 15 seconds.
I got 15 seconds. Let's just say again, I'm celebrating. It's my new favorite number. It always has been because I love sweetness.
All right. Sweetness. So it's sweetness that Trump has been found guilty.
Yes.
All right, cool. Tom, I appreciate your input. All right, let's go
Absolutely.
right around. Let's go counterclockwise. Let's go to Kara. Rhymes with Sarah. Give me your take on the whole Trump indictment or
Okay,
found
so
guiltiness.
for sure. I have a little bit different perspective. It's not something that I'm celebrating, although I'm not a Trump supporter by any means. I've been very critical of him since even before he became a candidate for the presidency. Um, my thoughts are with the exonerated five first. I find it ironic that his trial was held in the same courthouse where their trial was held. I'm thinking about, and I just want to say their names. I know it's going to take up some time. Antron McCray, Kevin Richardson, Yusef Salaam, Raymond Santana, and Corey Wise. Trump took out several multi-page ads in many New York City papers, including, if my memory serves, the New York Times, asking essentially for them to be put to death for a crime that they ultimately did not commit. I'm reminded of how that felt growing up in New York City, being fearful to really go into Central Park. One, to be attacked, and then two, to have a crime put on you that you didn't commit, knowing that you didn't come from means, you didn't really understand the legal system and all the ramifications. These children, now grown men, had to deal with a tremendous amount of vitriol from people whose anger was incited by Trump and many people like him. And I understand that the previous guest indicated that Trump has made this country worse, and I disagree. I think he has exposed this country for how it has always been, but it was more undercover. And not to bring race into it, but I think as a Black woman, my experience is a little different than someone else's, right? Um, I also think that while this might seem like a victory, we have to be really mindful and intentional if Trump is not the person you want to see in the White House with how we move forward.
Mm.
I understand that many people have concerns about our current president and his bid for reelection, but you have to look at, well, what's the greatest danger to democracy? A convicted felon, or someone who has not been convicted of any crimes? I am very proud of my city and the 12 jurors who found him guilty on all counts for falsifying business records. And I think the deliberation was less than 12 hours from what I'm hearing reports. But
Let me jump in.
sentencing, pardon?
Sorry, let me jump in because
Okay.
you over that 2 minutes goes quick.
Oh, Lord.
It does. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna circle back. I don't want to cut you off, but I do want to give everybody else their 2 minutes, and then
My
we'll
apologies.
in
I
open
usually stick to
discussion.
timer.
You good? You good. And two. I'm sorry, I don't have a timer on the screen, y'all. So in open discussion, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right, let's go with Sophie. All right, that girl Sophie. How do you feel about Trump being
I
found
was in the
guilty?
nail salon. I was just getting my nails done. And then I saw, like, I'm not even sure what station it was. And they had 34 and like it was blank. And then it was like guilty, 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 guilty. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? I guess something's going on with Trump. I thought it
Oh, I'm
was the,
sorry. That's why you did the 34 time? That's what it.
yeah.
Oh, hold on, man.
Yeah.
Let me
So
take
now
them
it's
off
all
mute. My
coming
bad.
together. Yeah.
All right,
Like
you got it.
what's kind of going on. So
That's why the 34.
All right, Sophie, you got it. Your time starts over. Go
yeah.
ahead, Sophie.
Okay. No, I'm actually going to give a minute to whoever wants it because I was like, okay, what's going on? So I thought it was like the jurors, which if I thought about it, there's not 34 jury people. What do you call it? Help me out, Kara. Take me off.
Jurors.
Jurors. So there's not 34 jurors, but I was thinking it was like all of them like casting like their vote. So I was like, okay, you know, and then the crowd went wild because that there was not one like innocent. So I didn't know what the heck was going on. Um, I followed the case. I don't know. I feel like per the nail salon, we all thought that we're thinking that he's not going to do any jail time, because we were all confused if it's a civil thing or if he's just going to do probation. It just seemed like, yeah, we got the guilty verdict. That's might be as far as it goes. And that's kind of all I got. I kind of, surprisingly, I felt a little bad for him when they were describing how he took it and how he was, I guess, glaring at the jurors and trying to make eye contact with them. And when they were describing how they all, every single day they came in, they held their heads down, they weren't looking at him. I found that to be very interesting, but I kind of just feel like I don't know if anything is really going to happen because nothing really has happened to him or to any of them. I feel like they're all corrupt. And I don't know if we're kind of like disclosing who gets our vote, but I think people that take it this far and misuse our time or money and social media to hold all this up, don't think that they're a fair person. I don't care what they've done like for the community and for the culture, but if you would just now waste time deliberately knowing that something was a gray area, I wouldn't feel comfortable with you representing me or our country. And whoever else wants the last minute, you're welcome to have it, because I'm a fan of all of you. I'm just interested in what you got to say.
Okay. All right. Hey, first of all, I want to welcome somebody new. I'm getting a slight echo, but welcome to the stage, my man Al Tariq. What's up, Al?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
All right, so Al, we have a new format tonight. We're going in roundtable discussion, so I'm gonna move you last since you guys just got here.
Thank you.
I don't know if you saw the text, but the rules are everyone gets 2 minutes to share their initial thoughts. You just saw Sophie sharing hers. We're going to discuss 4 topics tonight. The first one is Trump, then Diddy, then a teacher that got fired for having an OnlyFans, and then the man that was zooming and driving on a suspended license. Everybody gets 2 minutes to have their initial thoughts. We're only going to cover the topic for a total of 30 minutes. I don't care how good it is. 30 minutes and we're done, and we're going to move on to the next topic because it's roundtable tonight. That's why it's considered roundtable. The house rules, Al, which you may have seen on your text, is respect everyone's right to their own personal opinion. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. This is a friendly discussion show, not a debate show. If someone has their own opinion and you disagree, you can say that, but then let's leave it there so we don't just, debate like on First Take. And if someone is rude in the comments, let me know and I can remove them from the chats, but don't have personal discussions in the chats that go on long time. Okay, cool. So those are the basic rules, Al. Tracking? All right, tracking. Cool.
Gotcha.
All right, so we were going in roundtable discussion. Everyone's giving their comments on Trump, and I think the next person is Michelle. All right, so Michelle, give me your opinion of Trump, your reaction to Trump being found guilty.
Well, I kind of agree with Kara. I'm not celebrating it, but I'm not mad about it either. I mean, he got what he deserved, I assume. I don't follow politics very much. I try to stay away with them because coming from a country where politics is shit, literally, in Mexico, you stop believing, you stop having hope for anything good coming out of it. And then after living in El Paso, Texas, with the border issues, he said a bunch of things that he wasn't wrong about, but he wasn't right either. The construction of the wall, I think it was a good thing because if you live where I lived, it was a big issue. I am not for Biden either. I'm completely undecided right now, but it is what it is. And I wish that the system would work as well as it has right now in convicting Trump. when it comes to convicting other ones that are not necessarily, if they're not Republican, if they're not like, be equal with everybody and fair when it comes to this, and also do the same thing, because no politician is perfect. I also lived in Chicago, and Chicago was one of the most corrupt cities. It's not called the Windy City because it's windy. It's actually because of political gossip, and this is historic. And Tom, you would know this. Mayor Daley wasn't the best, even though he stayed in power for so many years. But then the ones that followed kind of sucked too. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't have a lot of faith right now in it. I don't know who to vote for. Now I live in Arizona. We'll see how it is over here. But hey, it is what it is, and we'll see what happens. I cannot give more opinion on this. It's political. Like, I worked for
Yeah.
a politician when I lived in Springfield. I worked for a senator in Springfield, and it was a nightmare too. When Obama was in power, when Obama won, it's disgusting. Politics and religion are not my cup of tea. There's always going to be a fight about it. Yeah.
All right. I understand that. All right. I appreciate you sharing that. I was trying to get the comments. Can you guys see the comments? Because I the last comment I see
No.
is from Juan. They stopped at 750. Let me see. I'll just try to type. All right, we're gonna go to the next person that had a reaction. If I remember, Corey was next before we get to welcome to the stage, video lady. I see you, Yvette.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Did you see the text message about the rules, Yvette? All right, so we're going to give everybody 2 minutes. All right, Corey, give me your reaction to Donald Trump being found guilty, man.
There's no reaction. It's the same old Donald. We've seen this before. I'm tired. I'm tired of all this, really. Just tired. I mean, what's going to happen? He's, 75 years old? I don't know. We don't know. He doesn't represent America well. Um, I think that's the biggest issue with me is as I think presidents, well, the ones elected or people in office, to me, and I'm just talking about, I guess, 85% of the people in Congress right now don't represent America well. Um, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on that most people I talk to don't agree with, you know, and it's like, how are you representing? I know we get the right to vote and everything, but it's like, how did you get there? We don't even know. Donald Trump, I mean, I realize it's a popularity vote. I think there's a movie that came out maybe 10, 15 years ago. I think it's called Idiocracy or something like that. That's where we are right now. Because it's about popularity, it's about, and it's not good popularity either. It's the bad ones. That's where we are right now. And I just feel like it's a, it's a it's a losing situation for the United States of America, period. It doesn't look bright for us at all, period. I used to think back when we was in high school, things would get better, but man, things done got worse. And I'm about to be 52. I wouldn't think I'll be doing the same or going through the same stuff that our parents went through. Right now, we still going through it, and it's not just for black people; it's for all of us. Right now, people can't get houses or all that stuff, things like that. It's a lot of things that's going on that it shouldn't be happening, but it's happening. And it's Donald Trump is not to blame, but I can tell there's a switch of where how we go from 9/11 people being together and joining because something happened, and now we all just separate. That's how I feel in a short amount of time, and that's just ridiculous to me. And that's not my thoughts right now, brother.
Okay. Sorry, I was having some Wi-Fi issues. I had to jump out, jump back in. So I don't know. It's a lot of people on, a lot of graphics. So that's what's happening here. Thank you for that, Corey. All right, let's go to the next person up was Mr. Al Tariq. Al, we're talking about Trump, and we're talking about how he's the first president to be convicted of an actual crime. It was 34 felonies he was convicted of today, related to business fraud and related to the payment of $130,000 to Stormy Daniels. He tried to cover up. That's Al's Wi-Fi. He'll be right back. All right. He tried to cover up the payments to Stormy Daniels, him and his business partners. He was found guilty today. So give me your reaction to Donald Trump being the first U.S. president to be found guilty of felonies.
Well, the way that this country has been running lately, I'll put it in the same content as when they impeached him. Okay, he was the president. He got impeached. What happened after his impeachment? And now he's running for presidency yet again. And all the signs are pointing that he's going to.
No.
And at this point, I mean, it's up in the air with anything can go. It could go left or go right for Trump. More than likely, it's going to go right for Trump. I mean, it's the political process, and he is top notch in handling political business. So even though he was found guilty, okay, now that we know,
that's Wi-Fi.
What's the delay in finding out what's going to take place? Again, is the political process in this country? It's uneven and it's unpredictable. That's all I have on it.
Okay. Do you think? Well, before I open it to discussion, let's go to video lady Yvette. Yvette, come off mute for me. Got you off mute. All right, Yvette, give me your reaction. There you go. You're off mute now, Yvette. Give me your reaction to Trump being convicted of 34 felonies.
I'm happy that he was found convicted because no one is above the law. And that's the only thing that I was hoping would happen, because we have people in jail right now who've done less than and are still there. And when they get out, they can't even can't do anything. So I just wanted to show that you cannot do any and everything that you. I mean, I would like the fact that show that people that you can and everything that you want to do, and it be okay. It sends so many wrong messages on so many levels, and I see it in every day where the lack of respect and things of that nature is happening, and so that's how I feel about just the conviction itself. It's no one is above the law, so due process did due process.
Okay, you still got about a minute left, so you can get back your time. You can get back your time. We can open it. We can open it up.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, because I'm still kind of like this little foggy,
Okay,
but
that's fair.
yeah, I'm a little foggy. But as far as I'm listening to other comments that as far as the politics right now, it's almost embarrassing who we have become as an American country and our politics. I mean, it's never been perfect. But when you travel and go across seas and stuff like that, people sometimes what's going on in your country, and it's embarrassing because we at one point was supposed to be like the leaders, but I don't even know how that happened. We're the baby of the bunch. We're only so many years old. We're the baby of the bunch. My thing is, I think we could adopt some of the things that work well in other countries and adopt them and utilize it here instead of always erring on the caution of just it's a mistake and we'll investigate it after lives have been destroyed, and we can do that before the lives are destroyed. And we're fighting for the same stuff that we already fought for. We're kind of like going backwards. And I'll say this, and then I'll end. Rome
Hold
fell
on.
too.
I got to be fair. You over your 2 minutes. I gotta be fair. I've been cutting people off at 2 minutes. Sorry. Share it in
Yeah,
the
cut me off.
roundtable
I'm good. That's
discussion.
it. That was my last thing. That's it.
Share it in the
Next
roundtable
caller too.
discussion. I don't want nobody calling me saying you gave that video lady more time. She got her hair did this week. I'm teasing. All right, y'all. Okay, we got probably another 10 minutes on this topic. Look, y'all. My opinion of Donald Trump being convicted is, hey man, he did the crime, he got to do the time. And there's been a few comments, and we can respond to some of these comments. Sharon said, I think he should have been convicted. I think he should have been convicted. Okay. So Karen said that. Everyone can unmute unless you've got something going on in the background. Everybody can unmute. Let me see. Yeah, so boom. Sophie, you can unmute if you like. Corey, you can unmute if you like. And everybody else. Okay, Michelle, unmute if you like. All right. So that's what Sharon said. Another person said, Marianne Williams said, he gets away with a lot of criminal stuff. I'm tired of him too, and so over it. Glad he got convicted.
Yes.
Now he needs to be locked up. Go ahead.
Yes,
Tom.
he does. There is nothing I am looking forward to more than not seeing his face, not hearing his voice, not having any of Trump or any of his party in our faces ever again. The fact is, the conviction today is the one time this has not been political. This was actually judicial. And the reason why he is not being charged he's not facing trial on all of his other charges yet is because of politics. Those are in jurisdictions where Republicans have the influence, whether it's Judge Cannon, who is in his back pocket, if it's the Supreme Court, who has two insurrectionists on the court, or if it's in Georgia, where they're trying to prevent the DA from following through with the case by their basic racist attempt to accuse her of salacious activities, thereby rendering her un.
Corey, who was that in Georgia? What's her name? You guys?
Oh,
Corey?
my girl Fanny.
Fannie Willis.
Okay. So he has cases in Georgia, New York, and all of that. Quick question for the whole panel.
Washington too.
And Washington. Quick question for the whole panel. This is for anyone that can answer. Now that he's found guilty, can he run? Can he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has. Yes. He has the means and he has the incentive. And Judge Marchand should have him held in custody until his sentencing on July 11th.
So I want everybody to understand with what we want from a personal standpoint and what's going to happen from a political and world standpoint. We are not about to throw one of our presidents in jail in front of the world. So that's
okay. Hold up, Al. Speak on that.
Wait. Hold up. Let me finish. Yes, he's been found guilty. There is they haven't pushed out the punishment, and let's all be realistic about this. This is a political process. Even though you say it's judicial, I understand it.
Come on back, Al.
Here I am. Nothing is over the law, with the exception of politics. Politics is the law in the United States of America.
So you feel from a political standpoint, we're not going to see a president locked up? That's what you're saying to me, Al?
That's exactly what I'm saying to you.
So we're not going to be able. Go ahead.
Michelle? No,
I was just going to say, are we not going to be able to see if an orange man and orange suit cancel each other?
Put him in an orange room. He'll fade into the background.
It was getting too serious in here.
Yeah.
No, I just want to comment. So I'm a former Fulton County Assistant District Attorney. And I come from that office. And there are political pressures that are working against the office to have him see his day in court, let alone be convicted. But I do think there's a possibility he can be incarcerated in the traditional sense in a prison. Many sentences have a mandatory minimum. The question is,
Mhm.
will he be on house arrest if he is in fact required to serve time? Now that I don't know, right? He might come up with some medical issue. There are many maneuverings that I'm sure his legal team is working on. I
Okay.
Bone
wanted to,
spurs.
pardon?
Bone spurs.
You know what kept him out of the military?
I also wanted to bring up back in 2019.
Uh-oh. Kara's freezing. Sophie,
No.
you were gonna respond. Sophie, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say, like after Michelle and like everyone, I just felt, and I think when Kara spoke as well, I got really emotional. Even to see Corey, like it's I think it's we all share different like ideas of how we are receiving it, but it's still I can see um it's very emotional for everyone.
Yeah.
Like it's just very like I felt bad for him when I heard that he held his head down and he was looking at them in glare. I just felt like bad for the human in him because I know he stands on business. He's gonna go down with whatever it is that he's light upon. I just felt like maybe the empath in me was kind of like, ugh, how's that working for you, brother? You
Okay.
know?
I want to speak to that, Sophie. I want to speak to
Just
the deer in headlights. When he won the presidency, if anybody can
Mhm.
think back almost 8 years ago, when he won the presidency, he sat there like this. Like he was shocked that he won. I really think Donald
Mm,
Trump was trolling the United States, trolling the Republican Party, trolling
mm,
everybody, and just being the worst candidate he could be.
Dave,
And hold on, and then he
Well,
won. And when he won, I remember him sitting there like the little fox, the fox meme with the
I
fox and
remember
the effed
that.
up hair.
Yep.
He was sitting
the
there like
dog
this.
that caught the car it was chasing. That's right.
Obama, being the class act he was, he met with him for an hour like he's supposed to. He talked to him. And I remember when he came out of that meeting, he was more like, all right, I'm okay, I'm the president. Let me be presidential. So having said that, now he has the deer in the headlights of, oh my God,
Yeah.
I've been convicted. Look, man, I don't want to see no person go to jail. Jail ain't no fun place for anybody. But let's be realistic. Donald Trump ain't gonna go to cell block 1 with
No,
with the homies from
No, he's
Chicago.
not gonna see.
he's
He's not gonna see it.
he's going to
Going,
have Secret
yeah,
Service. It's going
wherever
to be
he's
some,
at, it's gonna be lobster steak, Secret Service.
yeah. He'll
That's
have a
number one.
ankle bracelet at Mar-a-Lago or at Trump Tower in New York.
And even if he is in a facility, it's gonna be
Hmm.
where the mobsters are. They're gonna be eating lobster and steak. He's gonna be protected. It won't be a general population. And then number two,
Like Goodfellas.
you know what's gonna happen? As soon as a Republican president gets elected and put into office, they're gonna excommunicate his sentence. They're gonna get him the hell out of there.
But
They are not gonna let him sit there. Just like he got out. He got out. Who did he get out? He got out a couple of rappers. Remember, he communicated some sentences.
mhm.
Commuted.
Well, commuted.
Well, they
Thank you,
all
Karen.
do. They all do.
Yeah,
I said
They all let
communicated.
people out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
it's
commuted.
close enough.
And that's the difference between Dave Life TV News and the After Dark podcast. After Dark, we sip and we can have fun. DLTV News, we got to get it right. Go ahead, Carol.
I'm so sorry. My phone died in the middle of what I was trying to say. I think we just need to be focused on what's going to happen next, right? So if we're going to focus on a lot of the negative commentary and celebration, all that's going to do is further ignite a space, right? And so what are we planning on doing? Let me finish. I get you have
Mhm.
your opinion, Tom. What are we planning on doing for this country not to look like pre-1964? Like, where's our focus? Because in my mind, especially people who have financial ties to Trump, his stock has plummeted. I'm sure a lot of those people want to see the stock back up. So they're probably going to double down on trying to ensure that he's able to be back in office. So we're celebrating this small little win. This is just one battle. It's not the war.
Okay, that's fair.
it's okay to
Anybody want to
celebrate though. I
Well,
mean,
honestly, we didn't. As we know here, he seems to manage to shake off the worst of the crap that he's blatantly done. And in this case, the fact that he actually got caught in an actual judicial proceeding, something that he's been avoiding in all of the other jurisdictions where he's facing charges, because he knows if he does go to trial, he is screwed, as what today just proved. So the problem is Trump does have connections. They're all with Russia, unfortunately, as are many of the Republican politicians who blindly support him. And, the thing is, he does not appeal. He does not have a growing base. It's no bigger than it was in 2020. It's probably smaller than that. Another thing is, I don't know if any of you have read the Project 2025. This is essentially the MAGA Republican platform for when he takes over again, turning the country into an authoritarian state where further rights are going to be taken away. It's not just women's rights at that point, but that's the first thing that are going. It would rapidly become a Handmaid's Tale situation in that regard. If you can't, look it up. Please see if you can find Project 2025.
Yeah, I've seen that document. I haven't read it all the way through, Tom, but I remember that project.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you the issue that I have, and then I see you, Yvette. And if anyone else has something, let me know. Al, you got something, or you just doing the Malcolm X? What are you doing the Malcolm X?
The thinking man.
I remember that Project 2025. The problem I have with let me be very clear. No political party is perfect, and no political party has the best interest of everybody in mind. They all got vested interest. Hold on, I gotta put mute. I'm somebody who's in the kitchen. Okay, yeah, we don't have to self mute because somebody's about to get. I was like, hey, I'm hearing kitchen sounds. Don't you realize it's Dave Life After Dark? We on TV. Anyway, sorry. No, man, I have an issue with like Roe v. Wade being overturned, and I know some of that happened while Biden was president, but when the Congress is all, Republican and the Senate is Republican and the executive office is
Supreme
Republican,
Court is what did that.
Supreme Court, right?
Yes.
When you have all of Trump's people in the Supreme Court, or for that matter, it could be the Democratic Party, for that matter. When it's all one way, just let me. I'm trying to be Tom. Hold on, let me solo this. Tom, I'm a host. You gotta let me.
I'm just shaking my head. That's all.
I know, but we can't. Listen, we just set the rules out. Listen, you can't be making ugly faces.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm being civil.
All right, cool.
I love you, man.
Of course, but this situation, y'all, when you have one party that's running everything, that can be problematic. All right, if the Democrats have everything, and I've voted Democratic my whole life, so let me just explain that. But if the Democrats run everything, then you have some people that's gonna feel like, man, there's my interests that aren't being looked at. When you have Republicans that run everything, then some of other people's interests aren't looked at. I have an issue when I have a president that comes in that promotes racism, that promotes anarchy and mayhem. And the part that really pissed me off with Trump was when he basically promoted treason on January 6th. I couldn't believe what I saw. I said, this can't be right. A president is telling everybody, hey, I'm gonna meet y'all there. We're gonna take the election. Come on, what? Mm-hmm. And they were looking for, if they had found Nancy Pelosi, she might not be alive. If they had found Mike Pence, he might not have been alive. This was not a game. You can't incite a mob and then say, oh, but I didn't want them to be violent. It's a mob. You don't know what the mob is gonna do. It's called mob mentality for a reason. You can't incite people to the point of that sort of thing where they're trying to physically remove people out of office and go against the rule of law and go against the Constitution and go against the structure of how we have the political process in this country. That's why I got an issue with Trump.
Question for you: why can't you?
Well, that's what he does.
There's order.
Well,
There's
Exactly. That's my
there's
point. So
but there's order,
it's
Al.
really hard to say you can't do something that somebody actually did and got
But
away with it.
but this is the problem. He shouldn't get away with it. If a person is going to usurp the rule of law or the rule of the political process, like look, the president is not a dictatorship. Okay, he's not.
Well, he
He's
think
not
it is.
right, and that's the problem. And that's the problem, man. He needs to.
When you just said that's a problem, I'm so sorry to cut
Go
you
ahead.
off. When you just said that's a problem,
That's what to speak on.
he don't care.
Right.
He doesn't care.
Go ahead, Yvette. You got it.
But that's what I was trying to say. See, people, if you don't understand history or you look at Hitler, every day from the time he got in is all taken out of the pages of. He did the okay, let's blame, because what it is the blame game. It's not me, it's them. So it's always deflected. So it's the news. The news is not reporting the real news. One time we used to listen to the news and never really questioned it. Now all of a sudden, we don't believe nothing. We don't understand anything. We don't believe nobody.
That's because of the
one.
Absolutely.
You know. So now let me separate everybody. Okay, it's not just the blacks, it's the Muslims now. Okay, the Muslims, it's those Jews now. So the division,
and then it's the Mexicans, and it's the wall. It's the Mexicans, it's the wall.
Mexicans, and they're all they're not.
And at one point, it was them lazy black people. Yeah, there's some lazy black people.
So it's always a deflection. It's always everybody else's fault. It's never me. We never look on the inside and see who we are. So now,
guys,
let's education system. All right. As long as I appoint people who are not educational lords, and we put in people who just want to dumb down the system, because if I have critical thinkers, I can't have followers. So we need people who can't think for themselves. So let's dumb them down with the social media, which now does not allow us to be social. We're no longer socializing with each other. We're no longer having civil conversations. I can hide behind my keyboard and my phone, and I can say and text anything I want that's ugly with I choose to do. So that's where we have. But he wants to be a dictator. He wants to be a Putin, and he wants us to go back.
Okay.
See, when he said "Make America Great Again," for who?
Right.
And
that's why I was appreciating what Tom was saying earlier. But I'll let him say what he was saying about like the historical side of it. I really appreciated, like, I feel like and it does add a little riz to it because you are someone who doesn't look like me, So I just really appreciate. I felt like I cut you off earlier when you were about to elaborate on like what's gonna happen, and it's okay, for you to share what you would like to happen, and also the blend of like what the law is and the history of it. Like I just really appreciate, what you were saying, because I feel like, I really wasn't watching it. I feel like we all were, like Michelle was saying, how we kind of like you lose hope when you hear nothing happens after so many times, So it's refreshing to hear someone again who doesn't look like me saying, "Hey, no, like I can see this, and I've studied it, and I just kind of feeling kind of bad, like, oh, I really should have," because I was literally thinking 34 was the jury.
Yeah.
So,
but at the same time, I mean, go for it. We cannot just look at Trump. It's because it's like public and it's all over the place. None of the presidents that we've had lately have been perfect. I don't want to throw shit at anybody, but Obama wasn't either perfect. My brother works for ICE, and he has worked for it for a long time, and I know that everybody hates ICE, but he's like, Obama was one of the worst ones. He's the one that sent everybody back too. He wasn't for immigration. That's bullshit.
He was the hardest on
my president. Don't be talking about my president.
I'm not talking about your president. I was in Chicago and I voted for him. I voted for him.
I love Obama, and he's from our state.
I'm just talking
He
shit.
is from our state.
Yeah. You know how we feel about our presidents and our pastors. Don't play.
Absolutely.
The thing Michelle knows what I'm saying.
If Donald Trump had the record that Barack Obama had with keeping people from south of the border from crossing, he would have been successful, but he didn't have near the record that Obama did. And that was a source of a lot of problems for Obama. I mean, at least as far as his base would go. But, that's understood. And that, again, imperfect, but hey, not everybody can make the greatest decisions in that particular chair. All they can do is try to make the best ones possible. And he tried to make decisions that helped America, whereas Trump tried to make decisions that helped Trump. And that is all he intends to do.
I'm laughing because this guy doesn't give a fuck about what we say
At all. At all.
Listen, Al done went from the right hand to the left hand to both hands. I was like, look, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Ain't nothing gonna change. This is America. All right, hold on, y'all. We've talked about Trump for more than 30 minutes. I know some people got to go in a little bit. I saw the messages. I want to switch the topic. All right, so the next topic that we have to talk about, you guys, is Diddy. And please stay on, even if you haven't seen all the Diddy stuff. Stay on because I want your opinion on it. All right. So here's what's happening. Mrs. Wallace, Biggie's mom, Valletta Wallace, she shared this statement. So just to let you guys know, Rolling Stone did an expose on. Let me see. There you go. Thank you, because I got a little feedback. Thanks for muting everybody. All right. Rolling Stone did an expose where they talked to a bunch of Diddy's former associates and friends. I'm going to mute everyone just for the feedback. Cool. They former associates and friends, and they talked to over 300 people, and 50 people agreed to make comments. I have not read, in full disclosure, I have not read the Rolling Stone article, but I've seen a bunch of people covering the article. And the first thing I wanted you to notice is that Biggie's mom basically said, I want to slap the daylights out of Sean Combs when I see him. And this is notable because Biggie's mother, Valletta Wallace, mother of the late great Notorious B.I.G., she actually said in the article that she was a supporter of Sean Combs in the beginning. She said, I like Sean. He tried to do well for my son, and I like him. But in the end, she says, I wish I could slap him when I see him, because she saw the video of Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, Diddy, kicking, slapping, punching, pulling the hair off, and dragging his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. That video was released by CNN just last Friday, I believe it was. And the fallout has been crazy. Diddy's been dropped by different sponsors. He already was dropped from Ciroc and De Leon Tequila, from Diageo liquor. And something that I want to cover on from Dave Life TV News is that over a year ago, right around a year on, I believe the 31st, which is tomorrow, May 31st, was when Diddy first sued Diageo liquor, like the liquor company. He sued them for racial discrimination, saying that they did not give his brands the right marketing and the right opportunities, and therefore he was losing money. And it's funny, when he bit the hand that fed him, the hand that was a large controlling company in the liquor world, Diageo, when he bit that hand, all hell broke loose. And it's like all the dirt that belonged to Puff Daddy was uncovered. And so that's where we are today. So Biggie's mother has said, you know what? I could slap this man because of the way he treated his girlfriend, Cassie. Now, the other thing that I want to show you is that Diddy was doing some dirty stuff. In Rolling Stone, it's been shown that Sean Combs, after Biggie died, like right after he died, Rolling Stone said, we would like to put Biggie on the cover of our magazine. We want to put Biggie on the cover of our magazine. And then Diddy said, no, he's dead. You need to cover me. So Diddy, being the narcissist that he is, from Kirk Burroughs, he was then the CEO, if I'm not mistaken, CEO. If not, he was a higher up executive in Bad Boy. He said when Rolling Stone approached Bad Boy about a cover opportunity a few months after Biggie's murders, Burroughs claims he advocated for the late rapper to take the spot. And I quote, I was telling Sean, let's make it Biggie. You still have a chance for a cover in the future. Like, let's make it Biggie, Burroughs recalls. He's like, no, he's dead. I'm putting out No Way Out in July. I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. And then the Rolling Stone cover is there. You see it on the right. Puff Daddy on the making of No Way Out, his rivalry with Tupac Shakur and the last days of the Notorious B.I.G. And Corey, I know you're a hip hop fan. Al, I know you're a hip hop fan. He wearing a Jesus piece. And I suspect that that's Diddy's. I mean, that's Puffy's. Biggie's Jesus piece. Oh no. So let's go around the room. Since Al, you came into the stage a little bit late. Al, let's go around the room. Let's go to you first. What is your reaction to Puff Daddy? Oh, and there's two more things. I'm sorry, y'all. Two more things that I need to mention. There are more lawsuits for Diddy. Kara has been covering this with us on Dave Life TV News. She's been doing a great job. But there's more lawsuits when it comes to Diddy. I'm gonna read them right quick, Al, before you give me your response. Yeah. All right. So a couple more lawsuits. A model accuses Diddy of allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting her. Crystal McKinney has filed a new sexual lawsuit last week in a Manhattan federal court. Fox News has reported. In the suit, she claims she was drugged and sexually assaulted in Diddy's recording studio in 2003. She claims that she lost consciousness and woke up in a taxi cab. She was 22 years old at the time of the alleged attack. All right. And then another student on May 23rd, Diddy was accused of assaulting a fashion student throughout the 90s in a lawsuit filed in New York. April Lampros, a former Fashion Institute of Technology student, said Combs promised her to mentor her in the industry after meeting her in 94, but their friendship quickly manifested into an aggressive, coercive, and abusive relationship based on sex, according to the documents. Combs has been vehemently denied many of the civil suits, but there are more. So we've got now April Lampros, we've got Crystal McKinney, and in the Crystal McKinney case, I believe she won a competition, right? And when she won the MTV competition, one of Diddy's designers said, "Hey, I'd like to connect you with Diddy," and it turned into a nightmare for her. So, Mr. Al Tariq, how do you feel? You got 2 minutes. How do you feel about the latest accusations against Diddy, and how do you feel about him not allowing Biggie to be on Rolling Stone and saying, "Hey, it's about me. He's dead." Eh, Mind you, that can be considered insensitive. Biggie just died. So, give me your thoughts on Puffy.
It's the industry. It's the industry, and he's a man in power with the industry. So as far as that cover is concerned, he is thinking about his revenue. And the revenue is going to come. He's promoting his album. So that explains that portion of it. Yeah, it's insensitive because Biggie was his artist. But with everything going on negative about, Biggie's death and who's behind it, etc., Puffy's doing what Puffy's always done, and that's looking out for Puffy. As far as all of these other allegations, just like all the rest of the allegations with Michael Jackson and R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, it's not over. The allegations are going to still keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. So I don't have too much to say about the allegations because there's more to come. But I think at this point, it's regardless if 5, 6, 10, 15, 30 more comes, it's a wrap for Diddy. It's a wrap for Diddy.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Yvette. Your reaction to the Diddy story and him being taking Biggie off of the cover.
Well, I just think it's just sad all the way around. And as I often say, I don't have all the information, so I don't like to publicly, you know, shame a person or beat them down when they're down because I don't know all the information to any of the story or all the facts. So, because to me, this is hearsay. But it is sad. He had something good going, and their ego gets larger and their imagination gets bigger than life, and that usually tends to be their downfall. A lot of celebrities tend to be their own worst enemy. So if and he proved that in the video. Like, he kept saying, "No, I didn't do it." So everybody was coming down on the girl. But then the video came out. Now what? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not quick to judgment. We don't facts all the time. We weren't there. I wasn't a little ear, and sometimes so yeah, I don't have much to say, but I think it was sad. Probably should have been on there because he still could have done a good piece with whatever promoting his album, and still
Right.
making it like a what is it towards Biggie? That's what I'm looking for.
Like a tribute.
A tribute to Biggie or something, and he would have still did well because everybody loved Biggie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Sophie. Sophie, how do you feel about Puffy? And come off mute for me, Sophie. How do you feel about Puffy taking Biggie off of the cover, not allowing him to get the cover of Rolling Stone? How do you feel about Miss Wallace saying, "I really liked Sean, and now I want to slap him in his face for what he did to Cassie"? How you feel about that?
I agree. I believe it was Tariq or Al that had mentioned that it may have been a business move. I don't know his reasons for it. I don't know how it was presented to him. It does sound it does sound empathetic, the way the story is being rolled out to us. Someone just died. It was a horrific public death. He was one of his, somebody who he had on his team. I'm not sure of the time span. With people coming out now, everyone is entitled to their feelings, especially if you were in close ties to someone in general. If I knew someone and we were in close proximity, we ate together, we hung out, and then I find something else about you, I'm going to feel bamboozled, and I'm entitled to however I feel. So if Biggie's mom says she wants to slap the daylights out of Sean Combs, I'm sure she does. I not close to him. I feel very upset and disappointed about what he did, not only to Cassie, because we have a video of it, but to all the other women, even the women that he may not have been able to penetrate, even the women that he even just presented this type of behavior. But again, it is the industry. And I know, kind of like looping in the whole Trump thing, we're getting Trump, but we have missed thousands of others, senators, interns, lots of different people. And Sean, right now, for this month, this year, is somebody who we're fixated on. Next year, it'll be somebody else, and it'll be somebody else. So it's gonna be a lot of slapping going on. And people are entitled, especially if you're close to them, especially if you were trusting them with your children or with yourself, and you were abused, you're gonna feel how you want to feel. And it's a lot of people might have a violent way of reacting to it, but I hope, and I would say to those who have had any instances with anyone, that we can use this as a platform to speak up, with the understanding that it is embarrassing. And I'm sure Cassie's like, that she said this and she tried to handle it privately, but then now we're hearing about her having threesomes and orgies and just going along with these things. And now people are like, well, we saw her here, saw her there. So it's a lot. I empathize with people who were involved or drugged or just going along because they were promised something. And also with Diddy and his vodka or Ciroc, whatever it was, and biting the hand that feeds him. You got to be very careful in politics and any business deal when you start to even pour gasoline on that bridge, that people in power, they will definitely do whatever it takes, and they have the means to protect themselves first. And it's always going to be about business. So the same way Big Puffy said, hey, he's dead, I'm moving on. The same way you come for me and you try and publicly shame me and say that I'm not taking care of Black people, whatever it is, fairly. Oh, we got receipts on you, you know? So you go ahead and try and fight that battle, but we've got other things on you. So it's very for everyone to remember that living a life of integrity, whether you're in politics or not, whether you have a job or you're an entrepreneur or not, because the internet doesn't lie, receipts don't lie, and some of these people who you think are your friends will be the same ones coming out saying, "Oh yeah, I remember this," and they're pulling up the videos and the footage, and you will, like our, some may call him beloved Trump, but like our former president, you will be indicted, whether you go to jail or not, but you will be found. I hope that you do get to sit in the court of law and have to sit there and stare at the jury or hold your head down, and justice can be served.
Okay. All right. That was a long 2 minutes.
You didn't cut me off.
Yeah.
I was waiting on
Well,
you
I
or
was
somebody.
trying
to
I was
get
just
the
trying to
blame.
let you get it all out.
Oh, because I'm not
All
being
right.
passionate about this. I'm just trying to give you something because, but I'm waiting
All
on
right.
the other stuff. You guys
So-
got me feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for the man driving on the Zoom. And
Oh, okay.
all
I
that
got you. I
stuff.
got
And I
you.
got
All right.
like
So
8
let me go to
minutes.
you got 8 minutes. Oh man, we're not gonna make it to the other topic before you have to go. But try to hang on. All right, Tom, how you feel about the whole Diddy Puff Daddy thing, man? Him cutting Biggie off, Biggie's mom being upset with him, Diddy having all these cases. How do you feel?
I find it a fascinating other side of the same coin as Trump. You've got another narcissistic sociopath who, frankly, A, has talent, B, extremely smart, and has used that and his focus on Diddy to get ahead, which, again, he at least had the stuff to back it up. And that's why he's gotten as far as he has. Unfortunately, because he is a narcissistic sociopath, it eventually gets caught because people are going to be watching. And unfortunately, the whole the sexual abuse thing, that's what I read about these types of neuroses, the psychological situations of those. It's more power than really sexual. That also it turns into violence if the sexual element doesn't provide the power necessary, and that is why you have these ugly situations occurring with many of the same people. One of the ways people get ahead in the world is to say, to hell with it, I'm just going to look out for number one. It might just be the innate sense that they have. They don't even have to make that decision. They just do it. In a case like with Diddy, that it's starting to catch up with him, unfortunately. Again, all sorts of talent, all sorts of smarts. His own worst inner demons got the best of him in these situations. It does not justify it by any means, but it's not a news story. It's one that we've seen before.
Mm-hmm. Tom, I remember when we were on our way to film Reality Star and to film a couple things. We used to get pumped up on the drive to Chicago, and I would play No Way Out. I might play Victory by Puff Daddy with Biggie.
Yes.
I might play Been Around the World with Mace. I might play All About the Benjamins. I played a bunch of the old Diddy stuff, man, to get us pumped up.
You played and talked me through the whole the Family album.
I remember. See, that's how
and I love that.
He remembers the name. Hey, let me give you some applause for that, man.
It made the trip go very fast, and I it's one of the reasons I love you so dearly, because man, it was a great trip. As much fun to drive up as it was to do the acting.
Absolutely. All right, Michelle, how do you feel about the Diddler? They've been calling him the Diddler as if he's a villain like the Riddler. They've been calling him the Diddler. How do you feel about Diddy and him pushing his deceased artist off the cover of Rolling Stone, and him beating up his girlfriend, and him saying, I didn't do none of that, and then the video coming out and him saying, man, I was in a messed up place?
I mean, haven't you had enough attention already? Seriously. Like, I miss the old days where there were like artists that would write the feelings and the things, and it was relatable to us, and we would relate to the content, and we would leave them and they would give us hope, and they had actual talent. And now this happens, and now we're focused on this, like the Trump thing. It's like, haven't we had enough? Hasn't he had enough attention? And yeah, I'm with
With Tom,
Biggie's mom.
Oh, with Valetta.
I will hold her hand. I will help you slap him because Jesus. I think we give too much power, and I think I said this before. We give too much power to these celebrities. You know, they were supposed to be the talented ones representing a group, representing us, our feelings, our like I said. But then they go do this shit, and then the other part of it is like these girls that I feel so bad for. They go and follow an idol, and they fall for it. And these guys take advantage of it. It's like cash rules everything around me. I know that he didn't write that, but damn, that is relatable. That's yeah. And I gotta say something to Tom too. Dollar bill, yo, yeah. And I gotta say something to Tom about the Trump thing. I wanted to say 1984. Blessed be the fruit.
All right.
Wait, I
one
missed
thing.
that reference. What does that mean?
1984, the dystopian story that George Orwell wrote and is becoming really, 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 really relatable and kind of true. And the Blessed Be the Fruit is from The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh,
yes.
Handmaid's Tale. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll say, and I'm sorry, just real quick, and I promise I'll only take about 15 seconds to do this. The whole situation the Republican Party is in, and with Trump and all, it had its origins at least since Ronald Reagan. You will find the DNA of Trumpism in Ronald Reagan when he took office in 1980. I was actually a newspaper reporter at the time, and I remember this, and I watched it, and I reported on it. And you'll see that it's not like wow, I was Republican Party was great until Trump. No.
It started with Reaganomics.
It was heading in this direction. The whole and the whole bigotry is the main basis for all policy on the Republican side.
Michelle, you got a visit.
Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, the kitty.
That's Fergus.
Hi, Fergus.
Yeah, Corey.
What's up, Fergus?
It started before in California when he was a governor.
Yes. Here.
When Reagan was the governor, he was a former actor, right?
NRA.
He was a former Democrat and the president of the Screen Actors Guild. He was a big fan of FDR. Yeah.
I wonder why he switched, but that's another topic for another day.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's my 2 cents about Diddy.
Okay. Michelle, I said Michelle. Kara rhymes with Sarah. Kara, what is your take? And look, let me solo the both of us. Kara, you've been covering this on Dave Life TV News. You've been doing a heck of a job going into details. We've covered everything from all the cases, and we have more. We got to do some more episodes. So whenever you're free, let's knock one out. But how do you feel about Valetta Wallace, Biggie's mom, saying, I want to slap Sean? How do you feel about her saying, I used to trust him? How do you feel about the news that Diddy pushed Biggie off of Rolling Stone when Biggie probably deserved it more because Biggie had 2 albums, and Puffy hadn't even had one yet. So how do you feel about the diddler?
Well, we're going to talk about lovely Miss Valetta Wallace. My thoughts on her are Brooklyn, stand up. She is very Brooklyn. She keeps it funky. She's never been one to try and be political or anything like that. And I think she feels hurt and deceived. There were times where Diddy would reference and call her mom. So I think she feels played and she's entitled to her thoughts. And, that's that. There's video footage. It's not even in question at this point. Regarding Diddy taking the cover of Rolling Stone and now hearing the backstory so many years later, because I thought it was interesting, shortly after Biggie was murdered, that Puffy was on the cover, but I didn't think too much of it. But now finding out that he lobbied for and kind of pushed that, it shows his insensitivity. He talked about Biggie as if he was family. So he was being fake. He was being phony all this time. And essentially tried to launch his own music career from his murder. And he successfully did that to a certain extent. regarding his liquor deal that has now kind of evaporated, and when he was trying to allege that they were discriminating against him. Absolutely, they may have been discriminating against him, but he loaded the gun that they used to kill him. You know, he's out now. So I understand that people like to say many times that when Black men or just Black people in general rise to a certain level of success and fame, that somebody conspires to take them down. And that might be true, but he did it to himself. He did it to himself. So this is his chickens. They have come home to roost, and they're waiting in line. I remember when we covered the story most recently on Dave Life TV regarding the video footage leaking from
Yeah.
CNN, or not leaking, but being broadcast
Mhm.
internationally. I think I had said I'm giving it 90 days for an indictment.
Yep.
And now here comes New York State about a week later, indicating that they're investigating. And I remember being a little frustrated by the LA County District Attorney's Office putting out a statement saying that they weren't going to be prosecuting him. And I think they listed two charges, might have been rape and assault. And I was hopeful that that meant that they were open to prosecuting for additional charges because they specifically listed those two things. But now I'm seeing what likely was happening was there was some sort of conversation between the different offices about who would prosecute first and possibly what. So there seems to be some conversations going on backdoor. So I'm grateful for that. I also think the timing is in part because now the Trump trial is over. So most district attorneys' offices have their like go-to big litigators for like the big cases. And so a lot goes into trying a case. So now that
Mm.
Trump has been convicted, the sentencing hearing, while it will have some, will require some work on their part, it's not as involved as a full-blown trial. So we'll see. We'll see what New
Okay.
York does next.
Okay. All right. So, did I get everybody's reaction to? No, I
You're
didn't do my man,
missing.
Big Corey G. He's shaking his head. All right, Corey, give me a
Yes,
reaction,
sir.
man, to Puff Daddy, P Diddy.
Well, let me just say this. We should have seen all this when he did making a band. Uh, all this is learned behavior. Um, he's been like this for a while, and sometimes we just stay blind and not recognize it. He's been like this for a long time. He his he actually got on the physical altercation on set, and it was recorded with his choreographer Lorianne. I think that's her name. Um, she was a dancer. Things he's done, he's tried to get away with it because he's a narcissist. He think he the man all the time. Hey, go give me some cheesecake and run up there for me. He want to see right then and there. You should have known. Right then and there, you should have known what type of person you dealt with. But it's learned behavior. It's part of that music Hollywood scene. These old. Now he's getting older, but you gotta think like Roman Polanski, all these older men who's done things to get in to women, to other men, and everybody to hurt them, harm them, and put them in power. They've done these things and has learned to try to get away with it. That's what he is. The same thing, same DNA. That's who he is. And no one has said anything. They try to keep a blind eye. You got security, don't say nothing because you know what? If his money is rolling, their money is rolling. So now the money going down, everybody want to say something.
So you feel like it's unraveling because the money ain't flowing.
Yeah, once you start getting charged with stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I saw it too. I really
Mm-hmm.
did see it.
You know what
Look,
else? You know what else I think broke the mold or broke the floodgates open? Cassie's civil case being settled within 24 hours.
well, yeah, we know that, bro.
The minute he settled, people were like, "Oh, he paying? Okay." And they came out with everything that he done under the sun that they were scared to, And then here's the situation, like you said. So he settles quickly, and other people, other victims, rightfully so. I'm not shaming victims, but other victims came forward with their story. And if their case is like Cassie, because you remember he first came out and said, I deny all of this. Enough is enough. I'm tired of my name being crapped on. And he said, I ain't do none of this. That's what he said. Now we see the tape of him kicking Cassie. And now we know, okay, so your word don't mean nothing. At least when it came to Cassie, you lied. So other people are emboldened to put their cases out. So, that opened the floodgates, Corey.
But it was somebody before Cassie, and she did.
So hold up. Not only that, let me ask this question, Dave.
Exactly,
where is Diddy right now?
He's not in jail.
He in Bali.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Well,
that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. But if I'm honest, y'all, I read yesterday that the feds put out some statement saying, basically you can't leave the states lest we believe you're fleeing. And if we believe you're fleeing, then we're bringing charges immediately. So I think they put a wire out, something out to let him know, hey, dude, you need to stay in Florida or you need to stay in the continent of the United States.
I don't even think he's
Well,
here.
that's if he hasn't already left.
Exactly.
Right. He's gone.
Yeah. Can I make a request?
What's up?
As a Southside Chicagoan, he doesn't deserve to wear that Sox cap and that.
Oh, he don't deserve this hat right here.
Oh, ouch!
But Michelle, everybody's wearing that back then in '95. Everybody's wearing the Sox cap then.
Yeah.
That's
Ice Cube was wearing it.
Yeah. That's when they first changed the hat.
Yeah,
I'm a hat connoisseur, so I know.
Yeah.
I have a sidebar.
Go ahead.
I know we're all, or some of us was like, oh, I want what Sierra has, Sierra and Russell. But I want to give a shout out to Cassie's husband for being that no one's talking about him because he clapped back at Puffy. And I'm sure he really gave her the safe place to be able to open up and stand with her and sit beside her and support her. And I don't feel like they're giving him enough. Like, if it's the other way around, we always talk about, oh, the woman, she's just so supportive of her husband. And I was wondering where Trump's wife was. Didn't see her at all. But that was
Trump's wife doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I just want to be maybe the first, I feel, that I've ever heard anybody like saying, hey, let's big this man up because
I gave him props. I gave him props because he was a trainer. He like a karate dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I already knew who he was. The thing is, it's just he had she finally, like you said, found a safe place with him, and he was like, "Look, you need to be with me. I don't like this going on." He stood up to Puffy, which ain't probably that hard to do for a person with third-degree black belt.
Well, but the problem about going against Puffy ain't whether he got hands. First of all,
the money.
I have heard that he does have hands because he broke Drake's arm.
Dude,
that's Drake. I can do that looking at him. What are you talking about?
First of all, stop. Diddy is all of five. Diddy is all of 5'7",
Thank you, Al Tariq.
maybe. Stop it with that. He's not tough, and he's a little guy. Stop.
Hold on.
Diddy's
I'm not
5'7".
claiming that Diddy is a tough guy. I'm not claiming that. What I'm saying is his former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has said that Diddy can squabble. He can fight. He said Diddy got hands because he used to have to fight.
So do you believe everything that Gene Deal has said, sir?
No doubt.
I believe a lot of what Gene Deal said.
I don't, really? Because Gene Deal, if it was that big of a deal, Gene Deal would have came out a long time ago.
Thank you, Al Tariq.
Gene Deal is a simp trying to get paid, trying to get publicity.
Hold on, Al. Let me put you. Al, hold on. I'm bringing you back up. Al, listen. Here's what y'all don't know. Hold on. Let me go back. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Let me go back to something. Here's what y'all don't know. I'm trying to get Gene on the show so you can.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
Well,
Yo.
well, you
Yeah.
need to
What I
you
Gene
would,
need to
got
see the
insight.
message.
I like what Gene has to say. I think
what I have
Gene
to
is
say,
He's a
cool.
great guy.
Yo.
Yes.
Gene got so much info, dog. We gotta
Right.
do this.
See,
Me and Gene prayed together last week, holding
y'all played
hands. That's
together
right.
last week. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Hi, Gene.
Hey man, shout out to Big Gene Deal, man. Hey, for real. So look, I don't tell y'all everything that I do because I try to do stuff, behind the scenes. But I've been in contact. He reached back. He's a stand-up man. He reached back, and let me tell you something about Gene. Gene does numbers. You know what I mean? Whether we agree with all of his statements or whether we agree with all of his perspectives, I mean, look, man, he does numbers when it comes
He
to this
does numbers. You're
podcast
right.
thing.
Yes,
He get
he
on your
does.
show
Shit.
and
He
his
was on Vlad
interviews go.
TV.
He's on Vlad TV.
Yes.
Shout out to Vlad. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Shout out to MREC. Shout out to Capone News. Gene doing his thing. And shout out to the Big Gene show, his own show, and shout out to his cookbook. I'm working on it. And I will also say, and I can't say the name, y'all, and I'm not capping. Y'all gotta trust me on this. I can't say the name, but another bad boy writer, I tried. And he hit back, and it could have been his people. It said, due to contract issues, Mr. Such and Such cannot do interviews, but check back later. And I was like, damn. So here's what I'm finding in the podcast game. It's real in the field, man.
No doubt.
It's real in the field. And After Dark is on the way up, and DaveLifeTV News is on the way up. So we getting there. We getting there. But I'm definitely trying to secure some personal interviews. So so we can't talk negative about Big Gene.
Nah, I
He
just having fun.
Yeah, shh.
I'm having fun.
But
what
I
You
wanted
said
to
what
say
you
that
said,
Sophie wanted to say that was a good point that you brought up about the man, because usually a man cannot sit and listen to hearing anything bad about his woman or being abused in that manner, because that's very difficult. Usually men just kind of leave the room or don't want to be bothered with that woman as if she did something wrong, so thank you for bringing that point up. I wanted to say that before they got off the topic.
Yeah, I wanted to also respond to that. I think Alex Fine has done an amazing job being supportive to her. He put his livelihood at risk by being with her and going up against someone with much more power than he had. So he definitely deserves a round of applause for all that he's done. I've also recently read that Puffy's name was given to him because as a kid, if he didn't get his way, he would puff up with anger.
Yeah. That's why they called him Puffy, because he would puff and huff and puff.
Well,
Yeah.
I've learned about the Windy City, and now I'm learning about Puffy. So thanks to Michelle and Kara. Tom, feel free to chime in. At 35, what is it, 34?
There it is,
Yeah.
sweetness.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the 34 was for the 34 felonies that Trump was found guilty of.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Perfect.
I have a Reggie Jackson minor league jersey that he wore 34 when I think he was in Bellingham or Birmingham playing for the A's back in the late 60s before he made it to the major leagues. I'm wearing that to Wrigley Field on Saturday.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm making
you're
sure
a
everybody
Cubs
sees
fan.
it. No. I will tell you, I'm a huge baseball fan. I still play baseball. I'm actually going to an ortho about my shoulder, my throwing shoulder, because I'm.
And I want to say something. Tono, I want to say something. Where I need to, ladies, give me a moment. Corey, give me a moment. I need to say something to these two jokers. Just give me a moment. Yeah, both of y'all. I'm isolating y'all. Corey, I'll be right back. Yeah, y'all too. Al, get your Wi-Fi back. Come on back, Al.
There we go.
Y'all too. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this in love. Fuck you and your abs. Both of y'all. Both of y'all jokers. Fuck you and your abs. Y'all make me mad. Look at him. Look at him. Don't start. Look at y'all guys. At 60 and at less than 60.
Yeah, but we also got this going on. Yeah, we got it going on here.
Yeah.
Of course, I started going bald at 12. I'm not kidding when I say that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't when it's 1976 and you're bald. It wasn't cool back then. I just got to say.
I know.
I'm mad at both of y'all. I'm mad at both of y'all. With them
I
with
like
them
the
damn
whole
abs.
guy thing you were doing. You just had all the guys. I was
That's
waiting
what's up.
for
But I gotta give Al and Tom credit because y'all both eat healthy and stay in the gym and do what you gotta do. Y'all, and look, and both of you, I'm not even being funny, both of you are my elders. I respect my elders. Y'all are both older than me. So
take heed.
I
Getting
take
married.
Wait a second
I'm
now.
surprised you're not already in the gym. Both of y'all working out together and stuff like that. That's what we did. That's what I did back in the day. So.
I couldn't see.
I know. I was waiting.
Yeah, is that you're looking for the abs?
Look at she looking.
I thought Michelle was leaning back, getting ready to show hers. I was ready to show mine.
No, I got panza. That's all I got.
I got a great.
Hey, this is a family show.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Karen took it to the next level. Karen said, I can't see.
So from a
she's
gut
the
thing.
baby of the show. She's the baby.
That's right.
Yes.
But the White Sox are my actual. The White Sox are my actual family legacy. My great grandfather in Canada, my dad's side are all Canadian. So my great grandfather, for whatever reason, was a White Sox fan from the moment they came into existence in about 1901 or something like that. So my dad grew up just on the other side of Detroit in Goderich, Ontario. And when my great grandfather would take my dad to ball games, it'd be to Detroit to watch the White Sox play them.
Yeah.
My dad also played in the 1959 World Series between the Dodgers and the White Sox. He was the trumpeter of the Little German Oompa band that Bill Veeck hired to walk around the ballpark.
Hey, look, you guys.
So
what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take about a 1-minute break so everybody can go and relieve themselves.
I gotta feed the cat.
I'm getting messages like, "Hey, I gotta pee." I need y'all to do me a favor. Promise y'all are coming right back. So make sure you guys come back. All right. So everybody, y'all go step away and go.
I'm gonna feed this girl. I gotta feed this girl.
Add myself. Boom. All right, there you go. All right, everybody is taking a quick break. Listen, man, shout out to everybody that's in the comments. Jasmine Sweets, I see you. You made it on, Jazz. I appreciate you, Jazz. Shout out to everyone that's watching. I need some background music. Where's my music at? Hold up, y'all. All right, cool. We're gonna just let this play in the background while everybody is taking a bit of a break. All right, let that play in the background. Hey. All right, I'm trying to turn it down. I don't know if it's letting me turn it down. Hope that's a little low enough. Hey, man, I'm glad you guys made it, man. I'm glad you guys made it. It's Dave Life. It's Dave Life, and you're watching Dave Life After Dark, episode number 257. It's a round table discussion about Diddy. All right, we're taking about a 1-minute break. Everybody go ahead and come back, man, in 60 seconds, all right? I'll see y'all in a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, where we at? Yeah, we still here. We still here. Man, I appreciate everybody for joining and for watching. It's Dave Life After Dark. It's Dave Life After Dark. You're watching episode number 257, man. Thank you for joining, everybody. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with us tonight, man. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I know a few people had to go. So let's bring everybody back. Okay. Hey. Somebody, I see you, Kara. Y'all jamming in the comments. I see y'all in the backstage jamming. All right, let me bring everybody back up. Hey. All right, hopefully Sophie can join us and hopefully Al can join us. All right, y'all, this is episode 257, man. Episode 257. Hey. Oh, see, it don't let me fade out. I'm trying to get that fade out right. Make me mad, man. All right, I'll pause it right here. Okay. All right, Michelle, come back when you can. Give me a thumbs up, Michelle. All right, Michelle's ready. Okay, and then hopefully Sophie and Al can come on back when they can. All right, you guys. The next topic. First of all, welcome back.
Lord.
Welcome back. All right, y'all. We've been on for a little bit. I know the new format has been great. We've been able to just let everyone get their information out and all of that. We've gone over 30 minutes for each topic, but that's okay. All right, the next topics, you guys. I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm going to share it. Where's it at? Okay, now I decided to share this one because to me, let me tell you.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on, Yvette. Don't say nothing. Hold up, Yvette. I'm going to call an audible because I got to share this other thing. Yo, this mess had me crying this morning, Yvette. Don't say
You
nothing.
saw the video? You saw the whole video?
Hold on. Wait. Don't say nothing. Yvette had me crying this morning, yo. Hold up. Okay. Pause. All right. Is the volume up? Yeah. Turn the volume on. All right. Yo, this is an aside, y'all. Just enjoy. This ain't even what the topic was tonight. This mess had me crying. I was like, this is sheesh. Here it is. Okay. Lord have mercy. Here it is. All right. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I gotta play it, man. I gotta play it. This is Al, this is just an aside. We're just playing it. Yo, this is right here. Kill me. So this says Diddy calls Jesus. So if y'all can imagine, please pay attention to what Jesus is saying and doing, man. Oh my God. This is right here. One. All right, where's the play button? Okay.
Yep.
Diddy on line 3.
Take a message.
I did that, sir.
Tell him I'm
I
calling.
tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, he's calling now.
God, I need your help.
Sure, I'm not. What?
God, I beg you.
Look,
Please.
I can't help you. Okay. Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible.
It's not impossible.
We saw the tape. You gonna say that wasn't you uploaded down the hall?
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, yeah, that's the first. You are ridiculous. Now, is there anything else before I block your blessings?
Everybody.
Well, that's why you're here in the first place.
Yo. One more time.
Yep.
Diddy on line 3.
Take a message.
I did that, sir.
Tell him stop
I
calling.
tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, he's calling now.
God, I need your help.
Sure, I'm not about to.
Yeah.
What?
God, I beg you.
Look,
Please.
Yo, this is going too fast.
Hey, did that say P Shitty?
Listen, man. Listen. God didn't have time. He's like, dude. He's like, God, I do. Yo, before Diddy could get a comment, God hung up on him.
Hey, where'd you find that? That's hilarious.
To me, man. He sent it to me. I was crying. Man. Hold on. one more. Listen, when God first is, first of all, that's Jesus. If y'all don't know, all right,
Michelle.
he's sitting right there. He's speaking for his own Father, who is God. Listen, he has a magazine that says Biggie and Jesus reunited. If you look on the yo, it's the one of the videos like Hypnotized, and it's Jesus and Biggie. All right, and listen, and the buttons, one of them says block the blessing, and one says go to hell. Jesus has a button on his phone that says go to hell. He can send you straight to hell. Yo, man. I was crying. Yo, one more thing. Look at this mess, man. Look at this mess, man. Bless, grace, go to hell. Yo, God ain't playing. You know what? I'm going to end the call. No, I'm going to bless him. No, I'm going to give him grace, which is time. Look, grace is a timer. I'm going to give him time, and hell is flames. Oh, my God. I was crying. One more time.
Please. I can't help you. Okay? Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible. It's not impossible. We saw the tape. Okay? We saw the tape.
Oh, Jesus is upset. Usually all things are possible. This is impossible. And Diddy said it's not impossible. Diddy tried to hit God with his own word. It's not impossible.
Dog, I got one of them Jesus robes.
Right. Hold on. And if you look in the background, if you look in the background, please look at this. I can do all things, but just don't fuck up too much. Listen, that's on Jesus's wall. I can do. Hold on, my bad. He says I can do all things, but just don't fuck up too much. Yo, man, Jesus, shut out, bro. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I was crying.
No,
you gonna have hilarious. All bloated, right?
Jesus.
There's a picture.
Look at me.
Oh, wait. There's a picture.
Well, yeah, what I said.
Wait. We answer prayers. First of all, he's at the desk.
Is there anything?
Look at it. Biggie and Jesus reunited. Al, that's from the Hypnotized video. That's Biggie and Jesus.
Hilarious.
Wow.
I'm crying, man. Oh my God. One more time for the
else before I
one
block
time.
your blessing.
Oh my God.
Well, that's why you're here in the first place.
One time. Hey, did y'all hear the call center? Jesus loves you. Please hold. Jesus loves you. Please hold. That's how they answer the phone.
Hey, Dave.
That's like from The Office.
Jesus had,
like The Office
Jesus
space.
had his hand up.
They need to stop, man. They need to stop, man. Oh my God.
Oh, cheers
Video
to
on line
that.
3.
Take a message.
I did that, sir.
Tell him stop
I
calling.
tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. He's calling now.
God, I need your help.
Yo, he hung up on him, yo. Oh, do you understand how pissed off God has to be? He don't even want to hear your prayer. God, he ain't even trying to hear it. He said, I don't want to hear nothing this man got to say. Oh, I'm in tears.
I'm not about to be.
Michelle done already cried.
God, please.
I can't help you. Okay? Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible.
It's not impossible.
We saw the tape. Okay. We saw the tape. You gonna say that with you all bloated running down the hall?
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, yeah, well, that's first.
Running down the hall. That's cute.
Now, is there anything else before I block you?
Watch his hands.
There it is. You know what? With the holy, oh my God.
That's so mad hilarious.
Bro, I'm literally sweating. I'm sweating. Oh God, this is hilarious. Oh. He said it's not impossible. He tried to scold God. It's not impossible. He was like, we saw the tape. Then we saw the tape. Echo. We saw the tape. Oh gosh, Jesus help me. I'm in tears.
I cheers to that.
Sophie, did you see that mess? Welcome back, Sophie. Did you see the video?
I'm trying to get back over. 1 second.
Okay,
Yo, that
okay.
was yo,
I'm
that
here,
was
but now I don't know how to
hilarious.
get back over to.
Okay, but you got to see this video, Sophie. You got to see it. Did you
All
see
right,
it?
show me.
Michelle, you have me in
Okay.
stitches over there.
One more time, Sophie. One time for the one time.
Oh no.
This is Puffy. Diddy calls Jesus, and look at how Jesus is doing.
There it is.
Well, that's why you're here in the first place. Jesus, love me, please hold. Yep.
Diddy on line 3.
Take a message.
I did that, sir.
Tell him stop
I
calling.
tried that, but he said he can't stop, won't stop. He's calling now.
God, I need your help.
Cheryl, I'm not about to be.
Yo, that said P Shitty.
What?
God, I beg you.
Look,
Please.
I can't help you. Okay. Usually I can do all things, but this is impossible.
It's not impossible.
We saw the tape. Okay. We saw the tape. You gonna say that wasn't you, all bloated, running down the hall?
All bloated.
Well, yeah, well, that's the first. You are ridiculous. Now, is there anything else before I block your blessings?
Everybody.
Well, that's why you're here in the first place.
Did you say you are ridiculous?
Yes.
You are ridiculous.
Yeah, you are ridiculous.
I'm in tears. I'm in tears.
That's crazy.
He said my man came out in the towel looking all bloated.
Right. Looking all bloated. Oh God. Listen. I'm tripping that he tried to scold God. He was like, it's not impossible. And he's like, we saw the tape. We saw the tape. Yo, you are ridiculous. Oh God. Yvette, that made my morning.
Yo,
Yvette, that made my morning. That was doing. We gotta get some horns for
See the
parody. Oh Lord.
I think the last time we laughed that hard was talking about the Bugs Bunny cartoon with the Scottish guy. Oh my gosh, that octopus is attacking that old lady, and he goes and he gets up and goes, "You've ruined my pipes.
You ruined my pipes.
You've ruined my pipes."
Oh my God. Oh, I am in tears, y'all. That was a hell of a laugh this morning, Yvette.
That was awesome.
That's great. All right, so let me get that back to the actual topic, if I can actually find it. Oh, I'm sweating my ass off. Dang, I'm crying. Oh, that was hilarious. All right, Yvette, thank you for that. Okay, so now we're back to Now look, y'all, the next topic, and we're only gonna spend a couple minutes on this, and then we'll do the next one. All right. Now, y'all know OnlyFans has been running rampant. Okay, everybody is doing OnlyFans. And this is an outtake, an interview, a snippet of an activist, Quanell X. Sounds like he might be Muslim, possibly, because of Malcolm X. Activist Quanell X responds regarding termination of a school teacher who allegedly filmed OnlyFans content in a classroom. All right. A former teacher in Houston, Texas, has been accused of allegedly filming explicit content during office hours on school grounds. According to Fox 26 Houston, an educator employed at Lamar Consolidated Gray Elementary in Richmond, Texas, so she's at elementary school doing this, was seen in a shocking video filmed inside a classroom. The video included clips of her exposing herself, and the content was viewed via her OnlyFans account. All right. And so now this activist, Quanell X, is responding. Now, I will admit, I'm not sure if the lady in the hat is the teacher. I don't know.
She's not. She's a lawyer.
She's a lawyer.
She's not,
okay.
Yeah.
I would like
she's an activist in Houston as well.
All right. So look, I would like y'all to please pay attention to Brother Quanell's speech and what he says, and please pay attention to the look on her face as he's speaking. Boy, if this ain't golden. Listen to this.
Absolutely appalling, shameful, and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children. But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over and showing everything on the video. And all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame. It is absolutely appalling.
Yo, did you see that? You see the sister's face? She was trying her best. She was like, you know what? This is appalling. This is absolutely she was like, absolutely. When that man starts saying butt naked.
Is he more worried about his cellulite?
Yeah.
Cellulite with pubic hair.
Oh, man. Yo, one more time.
Was this on national TV?
Wow.
It was on Houston 26, Fox 26.
Oh my
Houston.
God.
It was on local TV. Yo, listen to the rest of it. Al, listen to this mess.
Shameful and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children.
She's agreeing.
But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic.
Look at her.
This is a disgrace and a shame. It is absolutely appalling, shameful. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do? This woman obviously had lost her mind. She needs psychotropic medication. She pulls out her breasts and she's juggling them. Look like she's about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her panties. Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what's on the video. Spreads her cheeks. This is madness. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do? This woman obviously had lost her mind.
He said lost her damn mind.
Psychotropic medication.
Psychotropic.
She pulls out her breasts and she's juggling them. Look like she's about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her panties. Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Frightening.
He was so disgusted. He was so disgusted he could barely watch it a 12th time. He's a little too familiar with the whole video.
Exactly.
I think he's got it memorized.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I almost switched it off after the 15th time I watched it.
That's what I got.
Oh my God.
I saw. Look, hey Dave.
Right.
I can only watch the video once.
Literal butt clapping, Michelle.
Wow.
Hey Dave, I can only watch the video once.
Right.
It's on Twitter. It's
wait, you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, you actually saw it.
Yeah, she got a BMW, dog.
Yeah.
What the hell is a BMW?
You know,
like the car?
Body made wrong. You know what a BMW is?
OnlyFans, it generates some income.
Body made wrong? That's what
that
is.
Oh! I thought it was a BBB, a bad built body.
Oh my God, I gotta mute my.
Body made wrong, Corey?
It's terrible. That's why he's mad.
I gotta remember that one.
He's mad because her body was horrible.
Yes, that's why he's mad.
Oh my God. Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on.
That these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children.
Okay.
But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Spreads her cheeks.
Spreads her cheeks.
This is madness. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
Oh my God.
This woman obviously had lost her mind.
She lost her
She
damn
needs
mind.
psychotropic medication. She pulls out her breasts and she's juggling them. Look like she's about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her panties. Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what's on the video.
Well,
Spreads her
in her
cheeks.
defense, no children were harmed. She didn't have a cluster of 10 girls unbraiding her hair.
What you
Oh
say?
my God.
Oh, Sophie.
I learned. Oh man.
Unbraiding her hair. Wow.
There were no kids in the room.
No kids, son. I learned a new meaning. It's not a car.
Yeah, we're not gonna fat shame her. if she doesn't shave, you know, we all can raise an arm.
Pubic hair.
It's just where she chose to do it. That's where she takes her L.
I think we need a doctor online. What is psychotropic?
Psychotropic.
Yeah. I was waiting.
Okay, can we get context in
give
this?
a legal definition of what it was.
Yeah, my man just made up a Don King word.
Right. Hold up, man.
We need context.
Oh my God.
And how they find it.
Hold on, we got more.
That's why I need
He's
context.
got the video.
We got more than context. We got more than context.
I told you.
No, I don't. Mm-mm.
Hold on, Kara,
you don't.
They have it pixelated.
I was not expecting. I totally racially profiled this entire situation.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. They have it pixelated, Kara. May I?
Go for it.
There you go, Kara. That's a good job, Kara. Kara, I agree with you.
They have it pixelated. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it at? Okay. Dang it. All right. Okay. Everybody go on mute.
I don't see nothing.
Hold on. Here we go.
Not the SpongeBob.
Not me being crazy at work, you know. Oh hell no.
Wait. Is she Hispanic?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
I know.
Hold on, Michelle, since you represent the Latinos, because Tony not here.
Nah. That ain't my Latina.
No, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. You got to let us know why this Latina thought it was okay to show her cheeks. Oh.
I don't know. I don't participate in that. What the hell?
She said I don't participate. Okay, hold on. Where is it at?
Let's look how close Tony's face is to the camera. I wish
Tony was here. Hold on, look. Okay.
Just terrible. Look at it. I'll tell you.
Ew.
What? Oh, she opened the cheeks? Don't open the cheeks.
Oh, just terrible.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, woman, no, don't do that.
Terrible.
Don't do that.
No.
All right. What was it? Bleach?
Good thing this is not smell-o-vision. I'm so happy to take smell-o-vision.
Oh, she continues again?
Yes.
Oh,
God. Oh God.
No.
With her badge on.
Yeah.
what an
Oh
idiot.
my goodness. She going to jail. Like,
Idiot.
oh God, no, woman, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah. Take that.
He said, take that. Oh God, lady, no. Yeah, it's Halloween. And that's not even a full moon. Oh God.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Stop it. I'm sick.
All right.
Hey, somebody need to break into her account. I want to know how much money she's making.
Crazy at work.
How much money she making? You know, Al, I don't know. I don't know.
I honestly, when you said OnlyFans, I thought she was actually having sex with a guy, like a porn video or something.
Right. Well,
This ain't it.
And the problem is she's doing this on school grounds. And that's you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't mind if she's doing that if she's doing it on her own time.
No.
Right.
Okay,
Even
give
as a
that teacher
teacher.
his job back. That teacher with the hair, give him his job back. I'm like, dude,
okay,
seriously.
all right, okay. All right. So okay. But no, seriously, y'all, we've already kind of discussed it, but y'all go ahead and it's open discussion. I mean, why would a woman think it's okay, or a man for that matter, think it's okay to expose themselves on school grounds, in the classroom, during school hours?
No, here's the bigger question. How did this tape get out there, dude? Are you...
I think the good act of the sex.
Somebody from OnlyFans paid Okay,
Yo,
look at this.
because
Look at this foolishness.
you on school grounds. Are you telling me that classroom had cameras and she knew it?
No,
She used her cell
somebody
phone.
bought it.
No, she did that
Somebody
on
paid for that.
purpose.
She used her
Yeah,
cell phone.
I think the purpose is she's trying to get back at somebody or something. I mean,
Hold
come
on,
on.
hold on, hold on,
She
hold on,
want
hold on.
likes and more.
I don't think so.
Or some people
No.
have a fetish about the teacher. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
why
that
else would you film in a classroom, right?
No, not like that.
It
she's a
was,
set director, Tom. If she had a
yeah,
set director, she could have set up a room to make it look the way that
yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
yeah,
she would have worn the
yeah,
short
I
skirt,
don't
the
know.
sexy teacher.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if it's illegal now for a teacher or anybody in certain capacities to have an OnlyFans. I don't know the law behind
They're
that.
trying to make it.
They can or they cannot.
They're not supposed to because of the
No.
position.
Okay.
Well, let me just say this: you can have an OnlyFans and don't have any content at all. You can actually have an OnlyFans and just talk to people sexually, whatever, any way you want to.
Hmm.
OnlyFans is not condemned to just for sexual purposes. You can do it
Yeah,
for anything.
I know some comedians who have podcasts and talk shows on OnlyFans. People have
Hmm.
actually told me back in the day, "Hey, why don't you take your thing to OnlyFans because Instagram is censoring your conversations."
Yeah.
And I didn't want the stigma. I didn't want the stigma of come to OnlyFans and watch my show. They think it's a porn show. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
like
chicka,
Tumblr.
wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And to take your regular content to OnlyFans is a poor man's way of getting your stuff out there to get the finances. Everybody knows
Yeah.
what OnlyFans was created for.
Right.
Mm.
So
I mean,
I think
I understand teachers are not paid well, but really?
well
I've heard of other teachers who have done OnlyFans, and frankly, they had the better merchandise to offer in those videos, but
They had a better product.
yeah,
They had a better
they
product.
did have a
Better
better
content.
product, but they'd still, the OnlyFans thing, it's a way to make money. Yeah, it is. If you're, golly, and if it was, I mean, I would imagine it's easy to recognize a school classroom
Mm-hmm.
locally if she was shooting in an actual classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, that's just dumb.
Michelle.
Do it at
hell, Tom, she
home.
had her
You
She had a
know,
badge on. She
Shut
had her
up,
badge
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
on.
Yeah.
yeah,
in all
She's got
seriousness, I
the
think that as human
yeah,
beings, we deserve our private time. We know what we
yeah.
do when we're at home, but why do we have the necessity to show it off like that?
Okay,
Especially if you're a teacher.
that's the problem because I've known lawyers that had OnlyFans.
yeah.
I've known teachers
Yeah.
that had OnlyFans. I've seen commentators that had professional jobs, and guess what? All of them got fired once it got out
well, here's
Yeah.
the
Well,
thing.
part of the
We
because
are
problem that
we are a society financially driven.
we're
well, it's
financially
not
driven.
even just that.
We're over sexualized and see
Yes,
Hmm.
themselves. And so instead of them going and getting a job for Uber, they're like, you know what? In my spare time, I'm just going to expose myself and I'm going to get paid a lot of money. And some of them do get paid a lot of money. The problem
A
is,
lot of
Hmm.
them do.
but the problem is
Mhm.
the casual fan that's looking for adult material sees that and says, "Oh, that's Miss Such and Such from the 5th grade," or "Oh, that's attorney such and such." And they're gonna screenshot it and put it out there. And once it's out there, it ain't no more, it ain't private no more. And now your job will say, I don't want to be associated with someone that's possibly violating our, morality clause or is bad business, whatever it is. And they letting these people go.
I just want to
Yeah, and
clarify
I think
the
it also
lawyer
goes.
Hold on, Kara. I'm sorry, Kara. Yvette had her hand up. Go ahead, Yvette, and then Kara.
It also goes back to what social media has done to people. We can go on film and get that moment of fame quickly by a whole bunch of people that you don't know. Likes have made people nuts. I'm going to say likes because all likes does not turn into money. And a lot of times people just, I got 1,000 likes, I got 10,000 likes. Likes does not always turn into income. but
Right.
yet we will do stupid stuff that is detrimental to our livelihood just because we have a few people get to see us that we don't know and they said they like it. People
Right.
have ruined their lives on here, done stupid crimes. You just got finished robbing somebody, but now you got the gun, you got the dollars, you got the product, and
And you
you're
want to
showing
go
it on
show
social
it.
media, and then wonder why you in jail now. Like
Go
stupid
ahead.
stuff.
Go ahead, Kara. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Kara.
I just wanted to clarify. You said you know there's OnlyFans. It's not me. I don't
Yeah.
want any assumptions or thoughts to be
No.
drawn from that
Listen.
particular statement.
Listen. The attorneys that I said known, I've heard of or read about. So no, I'm not talking about Kara, and I dang sure ain't talking about my fiance Destiny. No, I
Just
don't
want to
know.
be clear.
No.
I missed that.
No,
I
you
think
missed that. I knew people that have OnlyFans. Go ahead, Kara.
Oh,
he was listing like professions, so I just didn't want people to start imagining things. I think it's unfortunate that she has taken this route, particularly in the classroom. I'm confident there's probably some sort of morality clause in her county where she's employed. It's just not a good look at all. It's not a good look,
And
particularly in the classroom. It's not a good look for anyone that has a profession that's supposed to be more of a role model to our children.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do moving forward, but I just think it's wildly inappropriate because what if someone had walked in?
I mean, first and foremost, look, man, you're not supposed to do nothing adult on your job. So you ain't supposed to be pulling up no material. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be exposing nothing. There are laws. And now your job is around children. There are most definitely laws around exposing yourself near a
Yeah.
playground, near a school, anywhere near minors. So she might be in deep trouble. As a matter of fact, she might have to register as a sex offender because if it's during school hours and kids are on the premises.
Yeah.
But
well,
even
she
separate
definitely
and apart,
she's definitely
even
gonna have to find a new profession because she's done
She's
being a
going
teacher.
bye-bye.
well, even separate and
I'm saying
apart
she
from
might get convicted of worse. Go ahead,
even
Kara.
separate and apart from her profession, this calls
Mm-hmm.
into question her judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So can you be trusted to make smart decisions?
Mm-hmm. You're
Most
right.
people are going to assume
Well,
no.
yes and no. Yes, can you be questioned based on what her profession is as a educator with minor children or with children, period. But what you do on your own now, has she done that at home? Now we have a different issue. You
Well,
should be
that's what
able
I'm
to do it.
saying. As the facts stand, it calls into question her judgment.
That is true. I agree 100%.
And I'm gonna let Brother X repeat what he said.
No.
Brother X said if she would do this in the classroom, that's what Brother X said.
Appalling.
Hey, what'd he say?
This in the classroom. What else will she do? This woman obviously had lost her mind. She needs psychotropic medication. She pulls out her breast and she's juggling them. Look like she's about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her pennies. Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what's on the video. Spreads her cheeks. This is madness. If she would do this in the classroom,
man,
what else will she do? This woman
that was
lost
it.
her mind.
God dang mind. You know what? Shout out to brother activist Cornell X. Psychotropic medication. Al, that's the next thing. You must need psychotropic medication. Dang, I ain't laughed that hard.
Hey, and here is the thing, because I've never heard of that, and that is an actual term.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
I just
looked it up.
Yes. It's known as a psychiatric medication.
Wow.
Psychiatric drug that affects the brain and nervous system.
Wow.
Where's Tony when we need him to make a joke?
Chemically made up to treat mental illness.
Yikes.
Psychotropic. And it can impact a person's emotional behavior and their mind. That is real.
Wow. Well, that's what she needed, according to Brother X. So, look, y'all, I want to share the last topic, and then we can call it a
It's
night.
1 a.m. here in Atlanta, so I'm gonna be going
Oh
soon.
wow.
Okay, this is gonna be quick, Kara.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Kara.
Thank you for reminding us. All right, Kara, this is your people's. You said this is
Yes.
someone you used to work for. All right,
Oh no.
a man in Detroit with a suspended license. I want you to understand, suspended license. A Metro Detroit man with a suspended license joins a Zoom court call while driving. I don't know if y'all heard what I just said. I said that the man's license was suspended and he has a court hearing. He has to show up in court. So he shows up in court on Zoom with a suspended license and he's driving. How idiotic can you be? Let's just hear what happened with this brother here. I was just flabbergasted.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually, so just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Hey. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driver while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving. He didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor. Yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving. I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually, so just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
I mean, it's
Wow, sir. Michelle, I don't even know what he's thinking.
So maybe I
like,
don't understand.
I just top
This is
level
a driver while
moron.
license
Like
suspended.
I can't.
look at the judge.
That is correct,
one more
Your
time.
Honor.
Look at the judge.
And he was just driving. He didn't have a license.
It's the pause for me.
Is with the charges, Your Honor. Yes.
I almost threw my
No,
drink.
I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license.
Look at his face.
He's suspended and he's just driving.
Look at his face.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today.
Yeah.
Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
You know, you would think that his wearing a seatbelt would be a mitigating factor.
No.
My God.
So if I could add a little context. So I actually started working for the public defender's office there. And what's interesting, that is probably a student attorney representing him at one of his first appearances earlier in his previous charge. So the
Okay.
poor attorney, she's kind of learning, when you're third year in law school in Michigan, you can't practice under the supervision of someone else. So she's kind of thrown out, and you see your client. There's no warning. It's not like they say, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to be breaking the law in court." So she didn't know what else to do but ask for additional time,
Right.
and that likely was a morning calendar. And so he's saying, "You got until the end of the business day to find your tail at the jail."
So Kara, okay, you have a bench. Well, you have a suspended license. You appear in court driving, and now they say you must submit yourself to prison or jail for by 6 p.m. How much time will they hold him for? Like
So here's
what?
what probably happened. He was probably arrested and pulled over, and they discovered that his license was suspended. So he might have failed to turn or, have his signal on or something, some moving infraction. That's likely what happened. So then they probably released him to his own recognizance, probably no money, and then saying you have to show up at your next appearance. And so he connected with the public defender's office, and they probably permitted him to appear via Zoom because it's a nonviolent offense.
Right. But he didn't
now
realize that your charge is a suspended license. You better not be driving.
Yes. But
You
you're not
should have
supposed
known
to be
that.
driving for Zoom court anyway. Judge Simpson is
Right.
very particular about that. That's something I know just personally. Even if you
Yeah.
had a valid license, he doesn't want you operating a motor vehicle
And
and attempting to be in court. It's disrespectful to the court, but it's not
Right.
safe as well.
What
Okay.
city is this?
Ann Arbor,
It's-
Michigan,
Yeah.
Washtenaw County.
But
Goes back to what
here's
I
the
was.
thing. This fool said, "I'm headed to the doctor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm heading to the doctor."
Mhm.
Sir, you know you had a Zoom call a long time ago.
Yeah. Court.
yeah.
You knew you had court. You know, if I was him, I would like this. Put me in the hospital right now.
No. The question is for real. Is this real? Because are we
Yes.
that
Yes.
stupid?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Are we,
real.
Oh
are we
yeah.
I mean,
that
yeah, it
Yes.
takes a special kind of moron to
It is
actually.
not uncommon though, and I'm glad that this is kind of being publicized. There were times where I would show up to Zoom court and defendants would have no shirt on. No shirt. It's like in their mind because it's Zoom, it's not real. Not you finna go to jail.
I mean, court is court, and I think people need to start taking court serious. Like, court is a
Yeah.
serious
I mean,
moment.
you could probably do no pants in a Zoom call with court,
Correct.
but just the shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta look
I mean, of
presentable.
course. I don't have no pants
You
on
be
now.
laying down in bed.
Exactly. Who of us has pants? I don't.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
Oh my God!
The Bears.
Don't start, y'all. Don't start.
No, it's
Mm-mm-mm.
really unfortunate. But I used to
Yeah.
see lots of defendants show up,
Look
women
at
with no
Kara.
braziers.
Kara, you trying to keep your composure. We're not gonna let you slide. You the one. You normally be doing this, Kara.
Right.
Yeah, but guess what? I
What?
never have defendant in front of my name.
Okay, that's true.
Oh,
That's true. No, we talking about the fact that Al and Tom don't have no pants on, and you didn't even comment.
I don't care.
Oh, you
The
don't
part
care.
that is visible is covered.
Hey,
Okay,
we
I
on the
got you.
Zoom call.
I can
But
tell
it goes
you,
back to what I was saying. People just for that moment. I mean, that was just really stupid. Like you
Mhm.
already know you have a crime. You committed a crime, and then to present yourself on the Zoom call with the courts doing
Did
the
he?
crime that you've been. Come on, now.
Did he not know when he called in and they bring him up? He's in court. Like he's in court. Not like you're in a waiting room. No, you're in court, sir.
But yo, yeah. I'm gonna
he
try
knew.
not to
Where
be
did
a
Karen
conspiracy theorist here, so I'm gonna just keep my comment to myself.
Go on,
He
share
knew.
Al. Share Al.
Because come on, you're going to traffic court
Mhm.
for a suspended license. You're in your car driving,
Mm.
and you mentioned that you're driving and you're parking,
Right.
talking to the judge.
You make them wait. Yeah. That
Come
sound
on,
like
man.
it
Come
sound
on,
like it's
man.
staged. It sound like it's staged, right? It can't be real.
No, but
Hey,
Al, no,
he's
you
not.
can't.
This
You
is
can't
not a
make this up.
teenager. This is a grown ass man.
Exactly.
They always say on Breakfast Show, what's the name said the dumbest crimes are committed in the Bronx and in Florida. I'm gonna say it's true because people do stupid stuff. A man went to the police station. He went to buy crack. The man took his money, so he goes to the police station to press charges on the drug man because he took his money and didn't give him the crack. You can't make this shit up.
No, you can't. I actually know what
Seriously?
you're talking about. Yes, that's a true thing. I heard about that.
Yeah,
And
I
I
heard
think,
about
and
it
I,
too.
and I think another woman got mad because somebody stole her drug money, and she called the police and was like, "Yeah, she stole my drug money or my drugs or something." And the way she explained the story, she was claiming she was out there selling coochie, and the girl went in her house while she was selling coochie, and the officer was like, "What'd you say?" "Well, I mean, I was selling coochie," and he was like, "Oh, okay." And she got arrested for prostitution. She was mad because her drugs got stole, but she forgot that she's a hoe. So,
Dave, did you see the
Oh,
video of the
wait.
dude?
Drugs so she can be the hoe. She needed the drugs so she can be the hoe. It was.
Oh no, I got a story. When I owned the bar, some drunk guy came into my bar and I didn't serve him. He was very upset, and then I had to call the cops. And then he called the cops too and saying like they want to kick me out of the bar, and they're like, "Yeah, we're talking to the owner right now." So he called the cops on himself. I like people are just that dumb.
Wow, he's called the cops because he didn't want to get kicked out the bar.
Because I didn't want to serve him.
Right.
Right.
People. And you know what? And Sharon said in the comments, people are so stupid. Yes, they are.
Yes.
All right. You know what?
Sad.
Guys, this has been a great episode. Anybody want to say anything before we close it out? Anybody want to say anything? This has been the Roundtable, Diddy and Trump. I'll give everybody just a couple of seconds to share their final thoughts. Anybody got final thoughts?
You know what
I just want to.
Let's go, Tom. We're gonna let you go last since you were the new guy. Go ahead, Corey.
Since we were talking about Trump and Diddy, what would be great if they both got sentenced together and shared a cell together.
I pay to see that.
And I want to know, like, if Diddy gonna be saying take that, or who gonna be.
Cat Williams told everybody, you got to tell Diddy no. You got to tell him no. That's what Cat said. So.
Take that.
Al, final thoughts on Trump and Diddy, man. And the whole OnlyFans, the whole thing tonight. Final thoughts.
Yo, Trump for president, he gonna make it. They not gonna jail him. Diddy gonna run away from jail. He gonna be hanging out there with
Russell Simmons,
brother,
Russell Simmons.
And the only
Oh,
the OnlyFans chick, unfortunately, she's still gonna make money after she gets fired because OnlyFans people really want to see that shit now.
Oh my!
Because she's been on the news now.
Yeah,
you know,
she's about to get.
She should crank her prices up immediately. Whatever they were, triple them because everybody want to know who she is. Yeah. Wow,
not me.
That's scary. That's scary.
That's all I got.
Hey, Michelle, I'm gonna let you go next. Did you see what your husband said? Juan said, "Did I just pay OnlyFans for cellulite?"
Dude, what the fuck? I mean, why would he pay for it if he gets it for free? Got it right here.
He said, "I'm glad I went to pee before this clip." I think he was joking.
No, I hear him. He's cracking up over there.
Final thoughts on Diddy and Trump.
I just think it takes a special kind of stupid, and the only thing I can hear right now is the toilet flushing with this country. It's like, what? We are the joke of the world. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Seriously, no, it's sad, and in no seriousness, like, what the fuck is in store for us? Like, teachers, clapping their cheeks, showing them cellulite. Guys driving on Zoom, going to court, Trump getting indicted, P. Diddy, like, what the actual fuck? Oh my God. I want to go to bed. I need a drink. Here.
Take that.
Cheers.
Cheers, Michelle.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh boy.
That's it.
Who's next? Did we already had Corey? Corey, you gave your thoughts, right?
Yes.
Go to Tom. Let's see what Tom got to say.
Let me go and then Tom. Let Tom take it home. Let me do mine. I just want to say, if you do the crime, you must do the time. Nobody is above the law. And we need to, because when you got people killing other people, cops and stuff like that, killing people and not going to jail, they're not above the law. And that's what we need to make people accountable for, the things that they do. So that's number one. Number two, just people of America, please wake up, smell some coffee, drink some coffee, do better, be better. Because we're the morals. We're just losing all our morals. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kara rhymes with Sarah.
What is done in the dark will come to light. Some of these things I wish they were done in the dark and offline, but here we are, exposed to Miss Teacher and her new budding career.
No pun intended.
spread her cheeks, and all you saw was cellulite and pubic hair.
That I won't forget.
It's the fact that he sounded like a preacher. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Oh,
Carol.
for
You
sure.
froze for a moment.
For sure.
You froze. Go
No,
ahead,
these
Carol.
are just I won't forget Miss Ma'am and her debut to the world. I think we also to be very vigilant and figure out which and try and change the course of how this is going. But it's also a wake up call for people to get their finances in order because winter's coming. So that's it.
Winter is coming.
Okay.
Amen to that.
All right. And last but not least, my homeboy Tom Jackson. Tom, close us out, man. How you feel about Diddy, Trump? How do you feel about the entire everything, man, related to what we talked about tonight? The OnlyFans teacher?
First of all, what I want to say is it has been an utter joy being on this podcast with all of you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm hoping I get a chance to do this again sometime soon. David, you know, we got a really good rapport when we do these things, man. We got chemistry when we're talking, and it's great. And I looking forward to doing it again. Secondly, folks, when it comes to elections, the bottom line is, and this is reality, we have a binary choice. We got Trump, we got Biden. If it's Trump, look, Trump was a joke before he attempted to run the country. It's only going to be worse if he's back in the office again. And I guarantee you the country will die because of it. Please make your choice for your vote a smart one. Remember, if you're not voting for Biden, it's essentially a vote for Trump.
Okay.
Please remember.
Okay. All right, Tom, man, I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, I appreciate everybody for joining. I'm just going to give us a little close out. So thank you, everyone. You guys can head out, man. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Big Corey G, Ken Robinson, Mr. Al Tariq, Yvette Video Lady, Michelle F, and my man, Tom Jackson. Thank you, everybody, for joining. All right, y'all. This has been Dave Life After Dark episode number. Hold on. Where we at? Episode number
257.
257. Thank you. 257. I appreciate you all for joining, man. Thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us tonight. So I want to say I appreciate that. If you want to support Dave Life After Dark and Dave Life TV, you can hit us on Venmo at Dave Life and hit us on Cash App, $ Dave Life TV. And man, what can I say? Wow. Trump, this is going to be interesting because if Trump does get, I guess he's going to be sentenced July 11th. I wonder if he's going to be able to run. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how that works. If he is the candidate and then he does get sentenced, maybe they have to pick another candidate. I'm not sure how that works. So this will be an interesting election season. Diddy, man, more and more stuff is coming out about Sean Combs, and we're going to cover more of that on Dave Life TV News. So stay locked to Dave Life TV on YouTube and all platforms. And Dave Life TV News is our hashtag, so make sure you're checking that out. We'll talk more and more about Diddy. The OnlyFans teacher, she should lose her job because kids could have walked in. She should, if she makes money on OnlyFans, God bless her. That's all I got to say. And she should be kept. Uh-oh. Somebody, I hear music. Who been playing that music? I don't know. Okay, something. All right. Anyway, look, man, let me close this out. I'll see y'all later, man. Thanks everybody for joining. It's Dave, man. What can I say? Peace out, everybody. Man. And I'm doing everything wrong. I'm not closing the show like I normally do. I'm getting sounds.
Are we
Oh, man. No, we're not off, Kara. I can still hear you. Hold up. Hold up.
Take that.
Put the orange man in an orange suit.
Hey, man, we still live. I can still
take that.
I can still hear y'all. Look at Kara. Man.
It's been a good show.
Look, y'all, look.
Hey,
goodbye.
Hey, Dave,
What?
real quick. Want to see them abs?
No, nigga. We not trying to get Kara, I apologize, Kara. My bad. My bad, Kara. We didn't see nothing. Kara, we didn't see nothing. All we saw was a side profile. That's all we saw. You're good, Kara. I promise you're good. You're good. I'm sorry that none of that was on purpose. I'm trying to get everything right, y'all. I'm trying to get to this. That's what I'm trying to get to. And then I'm trying to add my music. Man, that was something else. Oh, what a show. I guess I'll have to somehow remove that from the stage. All right, man, we gone. It's Dave Life, man. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Peace.